Oh, come on, you idiots. It's Columbus. I mean, my God. How hard was that? Oh. Well, that was about damn dumb. Free samples. Hello. Greg Huffman. Hello. How you doing, man? Greg, I cannot give you my phone number if you do not give me a way to give it to you. I can't. Can't do it. Can't do it. Mm-mm. All right, I'm gonna turn down TV. Seeing how my little TV buddies in bed. Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street. How do these people not know these answers? I really need to be on trade shows. Black Cutie, hello. Oh God, hello. Alrighty, I'm a little early. A lot early. So, let me see. Oh, alrighty. I'm going to have to reboot my phone because I've already got a missed call. Of course, I haven't even showed up that I'm even online yet. Saren, hello. You dyed your hair, Les? No, it's wet. No, I did not dye my hair. Sorry. I need to repower my phone. I am Peter. Les, it's so lovely to see you. I will call shortly. Well, I'm gotta reboot my phone, so I'm turning it off and then I'll turn it back on. So power off. Meme Sweet Tea, hello. Yes, I wanted to power off. You go through 30 different loops to power it off, but yet it won't let you do shit once you accidentally delete something. Pita. Fa la 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 les. All right. Okay. Let me make sure everything. I am hot as shit. It is so hot in our house. I don't know what my air conditioner was thinking, but I had to play around with that for a few. So now it's starting. It's down. Now it's down to 75. It was hot. It got hot as shit in here. Cynthia, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to have to put on my black tie and my black hat here shortly. And I got to get something to eat. I am just not feeling, oof. Not that I'm not feeling well from earlier this week. I'm not feeling well because I know I haven't eaten. Leaving a quick like, says the Hazelnut channel. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Patsy, hello. Hi, Liz. How are you tonight? I am good, Patsy. Where have you been? It's been a long time. Yes. let me leave a link to Art just in case. Just in case he makes it. I don't know if he's going out tonight, folks. He was talking about earlier this week going out either last night or tonight, so tonight must be the night. I hope he gets his groove going. So I'm sending that to Art. Never miss a stream. That's my slogan. Well, thank you for comment. Why, oh why can't I get a shout out from Pita? I don't know, Cynthia. I don't know. Don't know. Janice Chick, hello. Cynthia, I'll give you a shout out. Cynthia, darling, you look wonderful tonight. Thank you for coming into the Les. Greggy says, Les, if I call you and give you my home phone, my cell to you, yeah, just don't hide your number and I'll have your number and then I'll text you back. But I haven't turned my phone back on yet. Oops. Pita is a mystery and that perfect for tonight. Pita, the mystery man. All right. It takes a few minutes for my phone. So thing dies on me all the time. Spirit Wolf, hello. Denise Lynn, hello. Did you color your hair as it looks darker? It's because it's wet. My hair is wet. Sorry. Cynthia, that was even better. Thank you. Queenie Beanie, hello. How are you? It was all, thank you. Ugh, I hate top chat, says Saren. Yes, y'all, don't forget to put everything on live chat so you won't miss anything. Not a thing. Time to miss nothing. I'm hoping this room fills up because I'd like to get a couple people on panel, especially anybody who knows anything about Slender Man. That's going to probably one of our last things we're going to do, but they did show it the first time I call. I didn't lock it. Did you just call? Wendy, hello. Zorg, hello. Did you just call? Oh my god. Did you guys know that there's a movie coming out this year, August 10th, called Slender Man? Okay, well let me see. My phone is rebooting. Shauna Males, hello. See, I got a text and I'm just not getting it. So oh, poor baby. Whoa, what was that? Okay. Let me look. I feel sorry for the little thing. Okay. My phone is still trying to upload. All right. All right, let me look, Greg. Can I give you the area code and let you know if I have it or not? Okay. Greg. Alrighty. Ready this load all. I think I might make me a pizza. Yep, that's it. I got it. I got it. I got it, Greg. I'll text you. It just didn't ring. Alrighty, so we got that straightened out. Okay, that's number one thing we got straightened out. Okay. That works. I don't give out my home phone. No. I think there's one, two. Two people that know my home phone. I kind of figured that, Greg. Yeah, I think there's like two people that know my home phone. My friends know my cell phone. Other than my parents, you know. Alrighty, and let's get everybody filed in here, and then we can get a bug in on tonight's topics. Lisa, hello. I hope everybody's been having a good day. I've had a good day. I have nothing to complain about, really. I went in the living room and sat in the chair and didn't fall asleep this time. So I'm sitting in the chair, and little mama stands in front of the chair, and she looks at me, and she looks down at my lap. I was like, since when did you need permission? You just always climbed. I was like, yeah, you can sit on Gamel's lap. She just held me. Liz, your hair looks darker. Yeah, it's wet. It's wet. Maybe just good towel dry it or something. I've already done it once. It's just wet. Sorry. Greg says, I didn't get up to almost 1 today. Girl, I gotta blame her not. I went to bed, got in position, and just went out. I slept. I mean, I woke up a couple times, but I slept. But, oh, God, I hope it cools off in this house soon. I want to think about making a Mama Rosa's pizza, but shit, it's hot in here. Then again, I put a dink top on, so. Rennie, hello. Rennie, would you like to come up on panel? You're good at conspiracies and shit and mysteries and all that other stuff. And Cynthia decided to take a pee break. Crystal Smith, hello. I don't know if notices are going out that I'm live because it hasn't showed up on my phone yet. You don't have air? Yeah, it just decided to take a little freak on me today. So, give Gamma Lily to the rescue, and it's finally cooled down to a good 75 so far. But that's not cold enough for me. Sorry. That bitch has got to get down. Goes down to 75. Sure, give me 5 minutes. I'll make coffee. All right. She must make coffee. That's okay. I'm not even 100% ready. Ooh, I got to take my meds. I got to get some water. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to put my camera on. There we go. Because Love's got a few things to do. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, I can feel the cold air coming out. Yes, it is nice and cold. Awesome. Okay. Alrighty. Hollywood. Alright. So, ouch, son of a bitch. Alrighty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in a little bit of pain. I am vile without coffee. Oh my god. Isn't Slender Man? He's a fictional supernatural character. Yeah. And it was because of Slender Man that those two young girls, 11, 12-year-olds, killed another 11 or 12-year-old. Les was walking around without showing my pain. Sounds like me in the morning. Oh, God. Oh. My ass hurts, folks. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what happened to it, but my ass hurts. Like right near the crack. And I don't know how. The only thing I could think of is these particular underwear that I got that are so expensive, but it's the only thing I could think of. Oh. That was a horrible case. They were preteens, yes. I sent it to Twitter. Oh, that's I can't really sympathize with pain. Free samples. Ooh, kinky. I wish. I really wish it was. Then I wouldn't mind it. But considering I have no idea what the fuck happened. All right. Why? All right. Let me find Rennie. I know she's on here somewhere. don't know who that is, but certainly. Where's Rennie? I know you ain't down here. Son of a bitch, I hate that. I'll do it again because ouch. Because I know you're in here. I have no idea who this person is. I don't know. Well, where is Rennie? Um, I know you ain't this far now because I ain't talked to these ones. Okay. Rennie, you're gonna have to private message me on Twitter. I don't know. You should be on here. Um, yeah, you're not on here, and I don't know why. Because I sent you links before. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I do not know why. I've sent you links before. All right, I got you. Just sent it. Wow. Okay, let me go up here and see what all I missed. A shot of people come to suck the air out of old and young ones. Art Deco, I sent you the link, hon. I thought Hollywood already did a Slender Man movie. I don't know. I just saw the thing. It was August 10th, but who knows? Maybe they did. I don't know. Todd B, hello. Lilac Llama, hello. Um, it's quite like Shadow People. Could be. ZJ Young, hello. Shauna, I am doing good tonight. No complaints whatsoever. None. I'm scrolling up, see what I miss. I need to find my Neosporin. PJ Gone, hello. Nicole A, hello. Cynthia said 2009, Les. I don't know. I just came across it today. Give the number to you know. I know. I know. Alrighty. So let me take these meds. We're gonna wait for Rennie Art. I already sent you the link. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello.
Whoa, that scared myself.
Sorry.
It wasn't your fault. Let me turn this down. Let me bring up the Google side so I can see who comes in, who doesn't. So I don't get scared again.
It's my headphones. Apparently, I'm really loud. Even when I try not to be, I'm like so loud.
No, I just had my things turned all the way up because some crap. I was watching tornado videos.
Oh, they're
So
cool.
some of them
They're
aren't even.
cool, but terrifying.
Oh, I
I
know.
watched one the other day, and they were like in a house, and then they were like, okay, they're looking at the tornado coming, so they're like, okay, we got to go now underneath the ground, and then they went in the bunker underneath, and then they felt the tornado go over, and then they came out, and their house was gone, completely gone. Their neighbour's house was gone. I just couldn't believe it. I'd never seen anything like it.
Oh my.
Scarred me. Terrible.
Art, I always want you on, hon.
Ah, to your gorgeous face.
Jenny Hansen,
I should.
hello. Cheryl Delady, hello. I'm taking my meds and then we're going to get started.
Yeah, I got to do that too, actually.
Oh, good grief.
Always gets to like halfway through the day and I forget to take my heart medication. And I'm like, oh, okay, I got to take it.
Well, don't forget to take the heart meds.
Yeah, I'm shocking. I'm terrible when it comes to meds. I don't like tablets, but I got to force them down.
Neither.
You'd be ashamed of me. I actually take supplements, and I take Alex Jones's supplements.
I am ashamed of you.
I was thinking the other day when you were talking about him, I'm like, oh, Les, my cabinet is pumped full of his supplements. I love them. They're fantastic. They're liquid, so they're good. I can take them, and I just love them.
There's other good liquid ones. Really?
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
But they're very pure. They're natural, and they're pure, and I like it. But I know your thoughts of Alex.
Uh-huh. Really?
So, do you think he's been cloned? That's the newest thing that they killed him off years ago, and now he's a clone.
No, I think he's just an idiot.
He does get quite passionate, doesn't he?
If he was passionate about the right things, not lies. But that's for another night of debate.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. God, we'd need a week.
Even switching. Oh. That hurts.
Oh, I got your Vegemite package to send, so I'm doing that on Monday. So I hope you're excited.
Really? I told you there's no need. I'm not a salt person.
No, but you see, the thing is if you have like a cracker or a piece of bread, put heaps of butter on it, and then just thin Vegemite. It is so good. You would eat it continuously. It is just so good. I can eat it by itself, but I'm Aussie, so.
Well, yeah, and I don't like I'm not a butter person. Can be found on all truck stop walls. Oh, jeez. Really, Shauna? Really?
It was good because I got the little snack ones and there was like 10. So I'm like, I'm sending 10 snack size Vegemites out to all my US friends and stuff so they can taste it. I
No.
sent one to Katie. I sent one to Amanda and Stephanie. I've sent, a few out.
Okay.
I'm excited.
You go, girl. Don't be surprised when I tell you, ew.
Yeah, you will. I know you will. You'll hate it. Especially because it's black. It looks like tar.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's like it's a yeast extract. So
yeah, I know, but
yeah,
come on.
It's delicious. We grew up on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jenny,
Yep.
it was sung in a song by Men at Work. I come from the land of under.
I like that song. My son is playing a game I'm not very enthused about.
Okay.
He's playing that granny game, and apparently it's an old grandma that walks around and kills you.
Oh, well.
And so I'm like, well, who on earth would create a game where a grandmother walks around with like a machete and starts chopping people up?
I don't know. Maybe somebody was watching Norman Bates and said, hey.
Well, he's terrifying. Every time she comes out and jump scares him, he's like, oh my God, Mum, she terrified me. I'm like, well, stop playing it. He's like, no, I like it. I'm like, okay, you strange kid. Hi, Art.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Alright, I gotta find my black tie. I had it around here somewhere.
Hello, Les.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good, I'm glad.
Huh?
Les is hot and bothered.
I said I'm glad.
I am not hot. I'm hot. I am hot.
It doesn't get as hot where you guys are as it does here, eh? Because we're like closer to the equator or something.
Well, yeah, well, it also depends on where in the country you're at.
Yeah, true. True. Well, our summers are just like a lot of like people drop like flies because it hits. Oh, see, you guys do Fahrenheit over there, don't you?
Yeah.
See, we do Celsius here.
Yeah. We're the only country in the world that can't figure out metric or anything.
Well, usually it hits in our summers. It will hit around 110 Fahrenheit most days here.
Yeah.
No, I died. That heat would just kills me. I need to be standing under an air conditioner the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
So I spend like 9 months of 12 months with air conditioning blasting through my entire house.
Okay. All right. I did my tie up a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know.
How are you feeling, Art, today? I know you're a little down yesterday. You feeling a little bit better?
He's cranky.
I am
Cranky.
Yes, I guess you could say that. Just got a lot going on right now.
He's in bitch mode.
Yes, you could definitely say that. Hello to everybody in chat. Sending you lots of love.
Yeah, hi everyone in chat. I'm not looking at chat, so don't think I'm being rude.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Ooh, I love the hat. Ooh, and the net and the top. Oh, you look great. I love it. Oh, Les, you're going to turn me on, make me all hot and bothered myself. Stop it.
Ooh, nice.
There you go. It's working. That was my intention.
Oh, now the glasses. That's it. You just put me over the edge.
Oh, God. Because I can't read my own damn writing. Carly says, Hello, by the way. Curly says,
Carly.
tell Rennie I said I love you.
I love you, Carly. I miss your face. You should be getting my parcel tomorrow.
Well.
I love Carly. She's beautiful.
Hi, cutie. I hope you're having a good weekend. Says she talking to Lisa. She don't want to talk to us up on the panel.
Our weekend's nearly over. It's 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon here.
Oh.
School tomorrow.
Ah.
Devastation. I hate dropping my son at school. I miss him so much when he's gone.
Aww.
But then I have my daughter who I homeschool, so she never leaves.
Oh.
So I have one extreme to the other. It's
You wish you'd kick one out and the other one would stay, huh?
I know. My she's more aggressive, so she can't really go into the school environment. Otherwise, it wouldn't end very well.
Mm.
So we're doing an assignment about Rudolf Diesel, the inventor of the diesel engine at the moment, which I'm finding quite interesting, actually. She absolutely thinks it's repulsive, but I think it's pretty cool.
They know it's propulsive. Propulsive.
Yeah, repulsive. Repulsive.
Hey, school says, great Billy Lala, hello. We have conspiracies and shit. This is Rennie.
Hi. I'm from the land down under. And no, I don't ride a kangaroo. I drive a car.
I would.
Oh, if you could get close enough to one, they're vicious.
They just punch you a little bit.
Oh man, their claws, they rip your flesh. They'll eat your face. They're terrifying.
Well, because you haven't found the right one yet, and y'all train them better down there, will you?
Yeah, no, like we can go to we have this theme park called Dream World, and which is down on the Gold Coast in Queensland, and we'll go down there, and they have kangaroos that roam, and they're like people kangaroos, so you can go up and feed them and pat them and cuddle them, and they're great, but you just can't go up to one in the wilderness because they'll kill you.
That one.
I'm not riding one.
Ride that one.
No, I'll just keep my riding to just the guys, thanks.
Everybody give a big old clap for Jenny. Thank you. Yay. Art's in bitch mode, but we're going to help him through that.
Just listen to my Australian accent, Art, and love it. Oh, I see you smiling.
Yes.
I like your teeth. Keep smiling.
Oh, thank you.
There's a few points I want to bring up tonight. That's why I should be wearing my silver hat, really, my conspiracy hat. I don't want the government to know what I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. That's the purpose of a silver hat. But I'm feeling a little dangerous tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, that's what I like.
A little dangerous tonight. So, sweetheart.
Whack on those nipple clamps and you'll be right. You'll be set then. Sorry, we're really twisted down here, eh? We really are nuts.
Oh, please. I think all this twisted. I wanted to say a few things about it. Okay, how many here have heard of the Black Knight satellite?
Yes.
Yay,
I have heard of it.
We're going to get to Slender Man. We're gonna get there. The Black Knight satellite. Okay. Oh, what is it? We expecting Les to sing Sentra, huh? Sentra? Oh, Sinatra. God.
Come on, Les, get it together. You've only been on for 20 minutes.
Okay, the Black Knight satellite. What'd you say, Art?
Nothing.
What'd you say? No, don't make me rewind this.
I said, get it together. You've only been on for 20 minutes.
Oh, I know. No, I've been on longer than that. But the point is,
23 minutes.
No, longer than
that. Be specific, why don't you, Les?
Midnight. I actually came before midnight by a few minutes.
Yes, you did.
So, anyway, the Black Knight satellite. In 1899, Nikola Tesla receives a signal on his receiver, which he believes is from extraterrestrials. Why are you wearing that hat? Because I feel like it. What are you getting? I thought you were in bed.
You thought wrong.
My blanket. Okay, get your blanket. You told me. Kitty, blanket.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. Till you're on the receiving end of that shit.
Well, my daughter's 14 and still sleeps with her blankie.
Oh, please, until mine was destroyed. I was 30 years old when it finally just turned.
Yeah, well, it's her blanket that she was brought home from the hospital in, and it's now, like, you can't tell it had any kind of colorage. It's now torn all through the ends, but I still got to wash it. She won't chuck it. She wants it.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
Okay, back to it.
My grandma made me get rid of mine. Following a few decades, strange radio signals were being received by radio operators everywhere. These signals were believed to be from the Black Knight satellite. In the 50s and 60s, there were thoughts that there were satellites orbiting the Earth that when there was no technology to put one in around Earth's orbit yet. Some said it was evidence of the Black Knight satellite. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you go out, even with the naked eye, you can actually see satellites orbit our Earth. It's like a star that's...
No way.
Yeah, you can see with your bare eyes. You can look at the NASA site and tell what's going over your area and stuff like that. You can see it because it's just like a light and it just like moves constantly. It's not an extraterrestrial. That's one of our satellites. What's Lola?
Well, I have bad eyes. So that wouldn't work out too well for me.
No.
Shoots.
Well, you can see it with your glasses on. I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But in 1998, during the Endeavour space shuttle flight, there were pictures taken of what many believe is the Black Knight satellite. In the 60s, a French scientist found an object in space that was going in the opposite direction of Earth. And we didn't have the technology for that yet. The technology for this was not available. Astronaut Gordon Cooper from Mercury 7 flight orbiting Earth claims to have seen it, along with hundreds here on Earth tracking his flight. It showed up on radar. Lolo's your service dog. Awesome. Black Knight satellite was left behind from Enki. The Anunnaki went home. This is Flat Earth Mage. Some say it is, some say it isn't. There is a picture of it, and they say they have pictures of it in our atmosphere. Like it looks like a ship or something.
That's what I'm pulling up. I'm gonna have you look at it, and you let me know if it is, you know, what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Just for the people in chat, so you guys can see it a little bit better.
There you go.
That is
Wow.
what it looks like, supposedly, allegedly. Les's conspiracy.
It doesn't even look like anything in particular, does it? Like it doesn't even resemble anything.
No, it really doesn't. But you know, hey, you know, who am I to say the aliens can create whatever it is?
Mm-hmm. And what is that? Is that what? Okay, so the picture that we just looked at was that. What's the word that you just said? That
Satellite?
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
I'm sorry, Rennie, what did you say?
So that was the picture of the satellite.
Oh, yes.
That you showed, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's unlike anything I've ever seen satellite-wise, but it looks like something from outer space.
Well, yeah, they're saying that aliens brought it here. So that way, I don't know if it's meant to keep in contact with us or what. I don't know if it's meant to watch us.
I think more along the lines of that. They're watching us, like they're studying us, you know?
Yeah, I know what flat Earth mage is saying, but I don't believe multi-gods. All right, let me put it this way. I believe there are people who believe that there are many gods. I believe in one true God. So,
I just believe in good and evil and spirituality. That's it. Good, evil, everywhere. There's good, there's evil, and then there's the spiritual realm. That's my belief.
But I'm not trying to get into spiritual.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying with the God thing, like I don't personally believe that there's many gods. I believe there's just good and evil.
Well, I was just saying, responding to Flat Earth Mage.
Sorry.
Playing on.
Sorry.
I know about Anki. I'm not getting into all that. This is just purely factual alien.
Sorry, we've thrown Les off her track, and sorry.
No, I actually know about Anki and all that. You know, Anki was like the original Bigfoot.
Really?
Yeah, he was a hairy ass dude.
I'm gonna have to look that up later on.
Hairy ass.
I'm just putting it out there. I already know about it, but this program is not for it, you know. They say it roams the triangle of Boots, Gamma, and Arcturus. It's said that it just goes around the Earth in the opposite way. And you know, when you have our astronauts saying, "Look, there's something out here," it's not going the right way. It shouldn't even.
I'm surprised the astronauts were allowed to even like say that, and then it be notified to the world.
They're not. They wait till they're almost dead.
Yeah.
When they say this.
True. Yeah.
They don't. They don't say it right then and there. They're under orders. You cannot speak of this shit. I mean, they'll disappear if that happens. You know what I mean?
Happens so much, doesn't it? Too. You know, if you know too much, they'll take you out.
Yeah.
Scary.
It's you know, one of those things. That's why they talk when they're old.
Yeah.
What are we going to do to them then?
Safer that way. Yeah. They're going to, they look at it like they're going to die anyway. So if they get taken out, well.
That's what my granddad said. Look, I'm dying. What are they going to do to me?
And not only that, but when they're more mature, they don't think anything of it. They just think that they're crazy, spewing out nonsense. So no one really takes them serious.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the downfall side of it when they wait till they're older, you know. People don't know whether it's real or just imagination.
Yeah. But the Black Knight satellite, now Nikola Tesla was not a fool. Einstein actually took some of his inventions, stole them right out from under him, because he was an apprentice to, not Einstein, Jesus. What was his name? Edison, Thomas Edison. He was an apprentice to Thomas Edison, and Thomas Edison actually stole many of his works, which he got credit for, and Tesla didn't. But Tesla wasn't into the money, really. He was into the finding out. So he was not a fool. Well, they hung up.
I hope that's Jordy.
Me too. Not. Well, anyway, so if he's saying he's getting, he said it was discovered before any man-made launches remain in it, maybe over 13,000-year-old. Yeah, I was going to get to all that.
Let Les do it in her own time, everyone.
That's okay.
Just
That's okay. People like to speak, and that's what I want. And that's true. There's definitely wasn't no objects in space yet. When satellites, there was no objects, which I already said, and going in a different direction than going in a different direction of the Earth's spin was just unheard of. The technology for that wasn't there. So Tesla, if he's saying he's getting radio signals from space, I would listen to that dude. But then back then, Thomas Edison tried to destroy Tesla. He really did. Until Tesla proved that his direct current was not dangerous, and he got the Niagara Falls contract to produce electricity. Edison thought he had it, but nope, Tesla got it. Yay! Well, now we have, because Tesla was direct current, Edison was alternating current. That's why now we have AC/DC current. So no, Cynthia, don't. Actually, I want people to participate, so that's awesome. Well, flat Earth, we're not going to discuss that in here. They've already proved it does. So we're not going to discuss that in here. So that's what the Black Knight satellite. There wasn't a whole bunch more than that on it. It's just that it was predated of any of our stuff or anyone on Earth stuff to fly up in the air, and put into orbit. And that it's believed to have radio signals sent forever.
Do you believe that there were alien life before human life?
Oh man, that's gonna get into something spiritual, but
No. It was just something that popped into my head then. I was just sitting here and I'm thinking, I wonder whether they were here before humans, like dinosaurs, and I think they probably were.
Well, okay. This is what I believe, and I can go into why I believe it, but that's for a Bible study night. I do not believe aliens are aliens. I believe aliens exist, but I don't believe in them like everyone else does. I think they are fallen angels. Of course, they've been around here since this turn of mankind. I believe that they have been here in the past. They've done some things to help in the past. I believe that if I told you why, you'd think I was crazy, but I believe our mega structures that nobody can figure out how they were built by them.
Mm.
But I believe they were here before, but not exactly as great.
Cool. It's interesting the way that you look at it. I think that's really an interesting way to look at it. I'd never thought of it like that. But, cool.
Well, it explains a lot of stuff here. So
yeah,
Judith.
Right. So I didn't mean to throw you off track there. Just popped into my head.
No, that's all right. Barbara Barnes, hello. But Angela don't have free will, do they? Oh, you mean but angels? Oh yeah, angels have free will. Oh yeah. First case in point, Satan. Yeah, they all have free will, and his followers. Oh yeah, they have free will. They have personality.
We'll have to do a night with that, Les. Like, we'll arrange a night just to talk about like the angel side of stuff. And your thoughts on it, because I would really like to hear your thoughts on all that, because you seem to have just a really different view, and I love it. You're making me think of things that I've never thought of before in a way that I've never thought of it before, and I love that. I love finding out other people's opinions on things that, is different to mine. I love it.
Laced with Lacey, hello.
Lacey!
That was part of my ministry, was get people to think. You don't believe me. Go find out for yourself. Hence why we deserve hell if we choose wrong.
Bit harsh. I mean, I've chosen wrong in my life. I don't want to go to hell for it, though.
But only God knows what's in your heart. You're judged by your heart.
Oh, my heart's ray of pure gold sunshine. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. I've got the biggest heart, and I wish I didn't. It gets me in trouble sometimes. It really does.
My heart is full of like holes. So.
Oh yeah, mine's been stabbed. It's obliterated my heart. I don't know how it's still in there, to be honest.
But anyway, that is the mystery of the Black Knight satellite. Does it or does it not exist? I think that there's more than enough proof. Look, you can't have hundreds and hundreds of people. Let's face it, most of us are not sitting on top of our homes looking through telescopes, I'm just saying, isn't that the thought behind free will in heaven and hell? Oh well. No, it's a little more complicated than that. Hello.
It's delicious, starring Les.
Hey, Peter. How are you tonight?
I'm fine, Les. How are you, sweetie?
I am good, Peter.
Les, I see Art Deco. Hello, Art Deco. It was a pleasure.
Hello, Peter.
Who is the beautiful lady on panel with you, Les?
That is Rennie. Well, I guess she's under her.
Hello.
I guess she's under her channel ASMR Girl. But that's Rennie.
Hi.
Hello. She's an amazing addition to the Les show. I love Australians, except for Margaret Court. I find Margaret Court to be a bitch. Sorry, I have to do that. Thank you. Margaret Court is anti-gay. She's a relic from the 1600s, Les.
Well, get her out of there.
You know Margaret Court, is that correct?
I don't know.
I think
Rennie.
so.
All right,
I think
Rennie.
so. I think that's her name.
Yeah, Rennie thinks that's her name.
Margaret Court she may have been an excellent tennis player from decades ago, but she's anti-gay and she's a bitch. That's all I'm going to say about Margaret Court. Thank you. Les, sweetie, I love your look tonight. It's sort of like a pimp/gambler look. I love it. You look like you're the head of the casino tonight, Les.
She looks hot.
I was going for more like of an investigator type thing with the tie and the hat, but I had to put on a tank top. It's too damn hot in my house.
I say deal the cards and let's play some poker, Les. Thank you.
Okay.
Les, sweetie, please. I don't understand what you guys are all talking about tonight. Mysterious, strange, odd conspiracies. Can you summarize it so that a layperson such as myself will understand what you guys are talking about?
We're talking about anything that's mysterious, strange, odd, weird, conspiracies, paranormal. This is my Saturday night thing that I do. So we're going to be covering things from... Well, we're covering things from like...
Les, I don't understand it. I don't understand it, but I support it, Les. I support your shows. I support your theories. I think it's fascinating, Les.
Okay, thank you.
And Les, I would love that people were calling last night. It was brilliant.
Yeah. They do that sometimes.
Oh, well, I do have to say, though, there was someone that was whispering a lot. She was kind of a turnoff for me, Les. I struggled with her because I didn't know. She was like the horse whisperer. I didn't understand a single word she was saying, Les. Who was that?
What, who called in?
Yeah, someone last night who was whispering a lot. She was very confusing to follow. Who was that?
I have no idea. I never did get a name.
Oh, I didn't understand a single word she was saying. But Les, I loved the interaction last night. It was fun.
Well, I appreciate it. I thought it was fun too.
Thank you, Les. Les, I would just like to say, great show so far, even though I don't understand a single word you guys are talking about. I love it. It's freedom of speech. It's what you guys have to do. I love it. The panel tonight is fantastic. Love the panel. Love the colors. I love the UFO light in your kitchen. It's intoxicating. I might pass out. And have a great show, Les.
Bye. Bye, Peter. Billy Law.
Bye, Peter.
In my normal everyday life. Oh, God. Love me some
That was
Peter.
awesome. I loved it. That was
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah, love it. I have no idea. Nobody knows who he is or nothing
I
like
had to
that.
mute myself because I was like laughing so hard at one point. I was on the floor. That was awesome. I loved it.
Wow.
What a way to kind of like throw off track of what we were talking about. But I think we were ending that one and starting another one anyway, so it was good timing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's watching.
That's cool. Loved it. Loved it.
So anyway, speaking of space, what's up with our moon? What is up with our moon, folks?
What do you want to know?
Well, what's up? What's up?
It's closer than we know.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I don't know.
Well, let's go.
The man in the moon scares me.
You don't know how true that is.
Honestly, the face, it looks at me. It does. It stares daggers through my soul when I see its eyes. It creeps me out.
Well, yeah, you don't know how close you are to saying the man in the moon anyway. Let's go over.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, sorry. Go.
No, it's not you. I think I might need to get a pillow. let's go over a few notes that I wrote down, and then we're going to discuss. And I think later on we're going to get into the moon and all the things around it. We're going to get into that. Oh, just by the way, just in case you guys, if my boss calls, I'm going to have to exit and you guys can talk. Because I really need to take that call. So y'all can take over.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. About our moon, there was a total. The fact we never went there. We went there. They've proved it 80 million times.
We went there?
Yes, we went to the moon. Ooh, Barbara Barnes says, Leslie, you're so sexy tonight. Yeah, with my glasses on. Yeah.
Ooh.
Tank top, wet hair. Well, my hair's drying now.
Les is turning everyone's heads tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so. There were a total of 12 men who actually stepped on the moon. The first two being, of course, we all know, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Some of the people that came back from the moon said that they were enlightened. I watched it in 1969. My younger sister was born in 69. Well, anyway. Some of them came back saying they were enlightened, but others were different. One thing's for sure, their landings definitely changed their lives, no matter how you look at it. Buzz Aldrin went into a deep depression. He got a divorce, remarried, divorced again 2 years later. He became an alcoholic. He sold cars to make a living, used cars at that. Neil Armstrong became reclusive and withdrawn. He, like Buzz, refused interviews and was agitated if they were asked for interviews. We will never know truly what went on the moon, but NASA claims to have erased all the footage of the moon landing. Now that I did know. Now,
is that why it looked so dodgy? Like when they released the footage, is that why it looked dodgy? Because they got rid of the real footage?
Well, someone else, the footage was actually sent to another country, which was sent to us. And that's why it looked, but people have used, enhancements to figure out what was where and, that kind of thing. But the point is, why would NASA say we lost all the footage? NASA's not going to lose shit, folks. NASA's not going to lose nothing.
I went to NASA when I was younger. I've got photographs of me with like the rockets and stuff. And I remember when I was walking through NASA, I got this like overwhelming, just sick feeling, and I had to get out. I felt as though, I don't know, I was being watched all the time, and I just felt sick, and I had to leave. It was horrendous.
Well, of course, you're at NASA. Stephen Farmer, hello. They lost their funding. Not at that time. Not at that time. I don't think they went. I don't know how many times it has to be proved that we went. You could see our junk on the moon. I don't know. That's what I don't understand. You can see our junk on the moon.
We polluted the moon. Shame on us.
Yes. Well, anyway. The reason why that's important is because of something else that I'm going to be saying later. I don't anything the government shows or tells us. We are told only what they want us to believe.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's why you need a grandfather like I did who worked for NASA. And then when he retired and went into the private sector, his company was picked up by NASA. So he's worked for NASA most of his life. So, you know.
Yeah, it pays to know people in certain places. Like my dad worked for the government his entire career. So he knows a lot about our government and how rigged and shit they are and the brutality that they'll do. And he'll only talk about it now that he's retired.
Well, yeah. And, most of my family works in the government. Although they're not talking, but, but anywho, the moon is called by some as the lunar Rosetta Stone. They say if we figure out the moon, we can learn more about our solar system and maybe beyond. Some scientists say the moon is older than the Earth and Sun, possibly 4.5 billion years old. Well, the Earth is older than that. They say there is evidence the moon is hollow. It is said to a very small or non-existent core. It's said to have very small or non-existent core. When the LEM fell onto the moon when they were departing during the Apollo 12 mission, the instruments recorded a bell sound that sounded for an hour. Why would that happen if, And during the Apollo 13 mission, when having to release the third stage, because if you remember, I believe it was Apollo 13 where they never actually made it on the moon. They had technical difficulty and they had to go around it. I think it was Apollo 13. It was like dropping an 11-ton hammer on the moon, and it sounded like more like a gong, and that went on for 4 hours. There were other man-made objects that hit the moon because we were around it, and with sound emanating, which give proof to the theory that the moon is hollow. I've actually heard that theory before. The moon is hollow. Intense. Hello. Actonauts. Well, I don't know how many times he's got to be proven to you guys that we've been on the moon. You can look on your fucking telescopes and look at the moon if you got a strong enough one, and you can see our shit up there. Now, come on. Thank you, Barbara Barnes. That's one of the things that I just can't. I can't abide by. Say we've never been. Come on now. The moon itself, though, is perfectly positioned in and speed is perfect. They're saying that just doesn't happen by happenstance or by coincidence or by luck. Little Miss, I'm not saying you're retarded. I never said that. What I'm saying is on that one, all you have to do is look through a powerful enough telescope and see our shit up there. That's all I'm saying. It is 400 times smaller than the sun and 400 times closer to the earth. It's perfectly set so that way when the moon crosses the sun, it does a total eclipse. That doesn't happen by happenstance, is what they're saying. There was 2 Russian astronauts in the 70s who published an article saying that the moon was hollowed out by aliens, by alien life, and brought here and placed where it's at perfectly. So Is there an alien base on the moon? Some say yes, and it's on the dark side or the far side, whichever you want to call it. Wonder why we've not been back or tried to build on the moon? Neil Armstrong said there were aliens on the moon who said, "Get off and don't come back." Milton Cooper said that there is an alien base on the far side called Luna. That's what it's called. It was seen and filmed by the Apollo astronauts. And this is why they say they got rid of the footage. They lost the footage. They recorded over it or whatever. Is because that footage was on there. And they don't want people to know about it. They also said that there were communications between the astronauts and Earth, and saying that, and it was blocked out by NASA. But people who back then who can get through that still heard the downloads, and there was more than one person. We're talking thousands of people were saying, we heard what was going on there, and heard the astronauts saying, Neil Armstrong saying, they are huge. They're incredibly huge, and they are scary. That was blocked out by NASA, where all these other ones all over the world, are claiming they heard this shit. And that's why NASA said they lost the tapes. NASA doesn't lose shit, folks. They're all Freemasons. They will lie their asses off. Not everybody's a Freemason. Oh my God. I have a telescope and it's funny, but I can see the craters. Well, yeah, you can see the craters. But if you have a strong enough telescope, a powerful one, all you have to do is point it up there and you can see our shit. Now, I was told, and how true this is, I don't know. I believe it, but I was told that not all of them are Freemasons. Not everyone is a Freemason. Jesus, decon. Well, anyway, I was told this, that no, they're not. No, they're not. Now, I'm not saying that there's not some that went. I'm just saying not all of them are. Well, anyway, I was told this, but they were actually on the edge of the dark side of the moon, or the far side, whichever you call it. And that's where they first saw part of the alien base. And that's where they were told, to leave and don't come back. Our government already knew this, but they had X amount of plans to go back to the moon. So they carried out those plans because they couldn't stop it, you know. But they carried out those plans, but what they did really quick missions to get soil and shit and, you know, rocks, and so they can date it and things like that. Now, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were fucked up after that landing. They were just totally fucked up, totally different people. Totally changed their lives, and I don't think it's something they want to live with. They shouldn't have lived with, but it totally fucked them up. But one thing that they did find in the soil samples and rock samples was there was iron in there, but it doesn't rust. They have iron that doesn't rust on the moon. What the hell is that? Flat Earth, you can think your way as well. You can, but it's a stretch to think that everyone involved in NASA, every single one of them is a Freemason. It's a stretch because my granddad wasn't. I'm just saying. Deonda, Art, if you come to high, you best let me know. Back off, Deonda. Iron needs oxygen to rust. Low oxygen levels on the moon. Well, I understand that. They also need moisture. And guess what, folks? They have found moisture on the moon. They found wisps of it on their instruments. And they found glowing red gas coming out of the edges of the craters. Okay, Steven, you have a good night. So, anyway, I brought Art and Rennie so they can talk, and they're both on mute, so I have no... Ooh. I'm trying to answer you. Be busting our asses. Huh.
No, I'm just listening to you. I mean, I don't know. There's really not much for me to say about it because I'm not fully informed on everything that has to do with it. I know that there is... Everything is very interesting. I personally do not believe we've been to the moon, so that's why I've kept my mouth shut. But you think that we have, and you say that it's been proved 86 times. But
a million times.
You know what I mean. And I just feel like I love the United States, but sometimes the government hides things for our own well-being. I guess that's the nicest way to say it. So I don't really know what is true and what isn't.
Okay. Now, this has nothing to do with our government. Get a very powerful telescope, aim it towards the moon, and you can see our junk on there. You can see the LEM. You can see the little car they drove. You can see the flag. Not to mention, you can see the dishes they left where you can send radio signals up there and it bounces right back. That can't happen unless it has something to deflect off of, and the moon is not a deflective thing.
Barbara Barnes, I searched because I knew that we were going to talk about this, so I searched it on YouTube, and there was I think it was a 4 or 3 hour clip of the moon landing. So I don't know if that was it, but I watched it, and I was very interested in it. So, yes.
And I am here. I'm just listening to you talk, Les, because I'm finding it very interesting what you think of it all. So, and I never really researched the moon side of it too much. So that's why I'm not saying too much about it, because I just want to hear your thoughts. So I am here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, God, you're loud.
Wendy says, to be fair, the film could have been faked, which is extremely true, but this looked like it was totally way back when, this was the actual footage. But I know that you were talking about or someone was, about NASA doesn't lose anything, any type of footage or anything like that, which makes me think that that footage was authentic. But what do I know?
NASA loses nothing. Nothing. The footage, they said, was lost because there was evidence of alien life. And back then, they're not going to let it out that there is alien life out there. They just watch this live as children because of the historical significance.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Like, I wish I could have been alive so that I could see it with, you know, my own eyes, and then I could be in Kathy's shoes right now, because I would have a better perspective of, I actually saw it televised when I was a young girl, and these are my thoughts and opinions on it. So I think that's badass.
Miss Noah, someone will take Les's tractor for a joyride. I'll let you.
I think it makes sense.
Hi, friends.
I think it makes sense that oh my god, she's terrifying. I think it makes sense that they covered it up. If, say, they landed on the moon and aliens were there, well, of course they're going to say that they lost the footage, because they're not going to, exactly what Les said, they're not going to want people to discover that there are extraterrestrials living up there. So they were just full of crap, I believe. NASA by saying that they lost the footage.
But that also goes back to what Les saying about the aliens type of, in a way. So if the astronauts were on the peak of the dark side of the moon, let's just say that there were aliens there. I have heard Les talk about this before, that aliens are, in a sense, fallen angels, I guess you could say. Am I getting that correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm trying to understand why the aliens, I'm just going to say, to keep everyone on the same page, because they might not know the story that I was told, why they would be scared to go back, or why they felt like they needed to keep their mouth shut.
Because they were told not to. We'll get back on that in a minute.
Okay.
Hello. You're on with Les, Art, and Rennie.
Hi there.
Who may I ask is calling?
This is Barbara.
Oh, hey, Barbara. How are you?
Barbara Bonner.
How are
I'm
you?
good. How are you?
Good.
Awesome.
How can we help you?
So I was calling about my experience with watching the and I forgot the gentleman's name that was asking about the Apollo, or the experience of watching the moon landing. But I was calling about my experience, and I just was going to share that experience if he was still interested in that, because it was quite an experience to be able to watch that as a preteen, because my mother was a school teacher, and to be able to just she actually kind of made us like freeze in time, and I had the feeling that was the experience of all the kids in the neighborhood, and that was in my mind, that was the experience of all the kids of all the time, of all the neighborhood everywhere, but probably not. But just because my mother was an educator, that was her time, and she said, "Nope, you're going to stop and you're going to watch that." So she actually made us stop and watch that before we went swimming.
Well, yeah, tell your experience.
Yes, I would love to hear it.
Because my mom was a school teacher, and she taught the.
I'd love to hear it too.
We went to school at, and so we actually sat. We went downstairs in the basement. We all were glued to the TV, and we sat and watched the whole experience of the moon landing, and watching, listening to the whole listening to Houston and all of the play-by-play of Houston, communicating with the spaceship and them communicating back, and then when they took that first step on the moon, that was just the most incredible moment ever. It was just like the most incredible moment of history ever to watch. That was just, to me, that was just the most incredible moment ever to watch. Whether, and you think as a kid that's just like, wow, you're watching history being made, and you don't know it's going to appear in a history book. And then, as I'm 61 years young, and now it's being debated as being not real. And so I refuse to think of it as not being real, because why is that not real? Because I went to Florida as a child growing up, and we went camping as part of my growing up years. That was part of how we vacationed. When you grew up in a family of 5 kids, and motels aren't an option, so you go camping, and so we would go to Florida. We go camping in a tent, and my mom took a video of the different Apollos and stuff going up. But she took a video with a Brownie movie camera of a Gemini going up in the clouds. So I know the space program is real, because when my mother is taking a video on these Brownie cameras of a Gemini rocket going up into space, then I know the space program is for real. So it's not fake. It's not fake.
No,
it's all
my
for
granddad
real.
was in it.
It's all for real. It's not fake. It's for real. So to sit in the basement in Knoxville, Tennessee, and to watch Neil Armstrong step foot on the moon was pretty powerful for me. And so my mom, she had us sit there and watch that, because she said this is more important than sitting in any history class you could ever sit in, ever in your life. So that's pretty powerful. And when do that, it's like, I'm going to take him up on that, because when he said he didn't think it was real, me, it's real. It's real. It was part of my childhood. It's part of my preteen, adolescent growing up. It was just part of who I am. It's part of my DNA, and it's real. As far as I'm concerned, we went to the moon.
Well, I think people can think whatever they want to think, but they can't tell me we didn't land on the moon. That's the one thing I get upset about, because you can see the stuff up there, and it's been proven. You send radio signals up, it comes back down, because they put dishes up there. Now, but other than that, they can think whatever they want, but they can't tell me we didn't go to the moon.
Exactly. Yeah, we went to the moon. And I just wanted to share that, because we went to the moon. I mean, I've seen it visually, and we've been to, I know personally, my family has been to Florida, and my mother, with her own Brownie movie camera, has visually taken movie videos of the Gemini rockets that were the predecessor to the Apollo. So the Gemini was predecessor to the Apollo program, and she took videos of that. So, we've been to the moon.
Yeah. That's the only thing. that's the only thing I get upset about because it can be proven. All you have to do is look. There's none so blind as those that won't see.
Exactly.
You know, and so instead of just taking
Yeah.
somebody else's word for it, go find yourself. You know, any of us
Exactly.
can do that.
Yeah.
You know, you need a powerful telescope to
Exactly.
see it, but you can see it up there.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. And one day, we'll all be able to take some sort of, transportation up there. They'll make that possible. Whenever that will be, will soon be determined. But some far off date in the future, that will be a possibility. Whether it'll be in our lifetime, no, may not be, but it'll be in somebody's lifetime.
Well, what Todd B wants to know,
Anyway,
Les, how did
but
U.S.
thank you. Yeah.
Todd
Thank you for
B.
your show.
Todd B asks, Les, how did the U.S. flag get to the moon? Neil Armstrong put it up there.
Yeah.
He's the one that said it up there.
But
When they
I know
went.
we've been to the moon.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it for sure.
Yeah, that's.
I witnessed it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing I get upset about. I mean, come on, it's there. You can't dispute that. It's there.
No.
But other than that, I don't care what you think. I mean,
No. And no one's going to take that from me. I mean, that's something that
that's your
that I
memory.
witnessed. That my mom as a school teacher. I mean, a school teacher doesn't lie, and mother's a school teacher. So, and that's just a moment in time that I have that's in my memory bank that will forever be with me, and the trips to Florida that visually I have that I can remember seeing. So, I know the program exists, and I visually have seen it myself and have been there. So I know that the space program does exist. So, why would I personally deny that it exists? I can't deny it. So,
yeah, I know it exists. That's where my granddad got his paychecks all these years.
Exactly. And I was in the Air Force, and it's there's so much that I know that exists. So but anyway, I can't. It's I've learned in life. I've learned my 61 years. You can't make people believe things, but I know what I believe, and all you can do is just keep putting the information out there, and just hope that folks will keep believing. I mean, look at Einstein,
Yeah.
where it would be.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And that's the only part I get upset with, saying that we didn't when you can. I ain't even going there because other than that, people are going to think what they think about the man.
But just know for yourself, that we've been there. Because I get upset too. I know we've been there, and folks will say, "No, we haven't." But I know we have, and I know we stepped that foot on there, and it's very, very true. It's very valid. We have been there. It's true. And no one can take that away. No one can take that away.
That's right.
It's a very valid. No one can take that away. We have been there, and we'll go again. Not, for whatever reason, we haven't been there in the last however many years, but we will go again. We will go again.
No. Well, thank you, Barbara, for sharing your experience.
You betcha. Yeah, it meant a lot because it was a time in my life that my mom, it meant a lot to her to take time for us to sit it down just she just like grabbed us and said, "Set." And it just means a lot, especially when people say, "No, we didn't go." It's like, "Yeah, we did go." Yes, we did go. So
Yeah.
it's been a lot, and I thought, it means a lot, and I should speak up, and so I thought, you know what, I need to call in, even though it's late at night. I need to call in and say, yeah, I watched it, and it meant a lot to me, so that's why I called in tonight. So.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Yes, I'm glad you called in. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, I hope you have a good night. And I hope you continue watching the stream.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You have a great show. I appreciate it very much.
Okay, thank you. All right, well, I'll see you in the stream.
All right.
All right, bye, hon.
Bye.
Awesome.
Thanks for calling in again. That was awesome.
Awesome.
I was listening. That was really cool. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, I was just listening.
So, I want to ask you a question, and this is from Billy Lala. Has Russia and China been able to get a person on the moon?
Well,
like we have?
I don't think. I think China they didn't start till later to try to get to the moon and this and that and whatever. But the thing of it is, believe it or not, even during the Cold War, Russia and the United States were still talking.
Mm-hmm.
And Russia and the United States were in cahoots, believe it or not. The Cold War was actually but one thing that they did talk about was the space programs. And they were told the information that NASA, the United States, has was shared with Russia. And Russia's dead serious.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to know that,
Well, those aliens ain't joking when they said don't go back. They didn't. Like I said, the United States already had so many planned, but it was they were very quick in, they were just getting soil samples and moon rocks and shit like that. But it was very quick missions. And so, yeah. And they never went near the craters and over near because there's the craters over there near the far side, and they never went near them. Ooh.
That's interesting.
So, and China came later, and I think the government's just talked with them. They're like, you don't want to piss with those. Said that the radiation around the moon would be lethal for a person. Now as well, even though technology is better, that's why it's hard to believe the American landings.
What do you mean by radiation?
They've never proved radiation around the moon.
Russia did try back in the day.
Yeah, and they talked with America, and they said, hey, we can't go back there. The vanilla radiation belt, you can get around that. Sorry, not talking about it. Sorry. Mm-hmm. You can talk about it. I mean, people say whatever they want to say. Look, it's a big mystery all the way around.
Yeah,
big mystery.
I want everyone to speak about it because we're including you guys with it. So if anyone has anything to say, this is perfect because and so does Les, and so does Rennie. We want to include you guys in the chat and get your guys' thoughts and opinions instead of just everyone kind of being quiet and just listening to us. So I love that, you know, people are in the chat or asking questions or anything like that.
Yeah, and if you see me go quiet, it's just because I have a vocal child, so I don't really want to hear you make you guys hear him yelling at his video game.
Billy Lala, you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. You just can't tell me we have not when you can very well see it.
There's dishes up there. Dishes don't magically appear on the moon unless someone put them there.
Little Miss says, "Oh, Billy, I give Les gray hair every night." She does, but I tell you what, I do love. Yeah, like Little Miss, I won't let nobody. Now the landing, when all you gotta do is look and see it. I mean, that's it. I mean, they've got telescopes. They have taken pictures. They have proved it. Other than that,
I want an Australian flag on the moon. I feel left out. I want to go to the moon and put an Australian flag on there.
Oh my god!
And a koala bear. But like a stuffed one, not a real one. I know it wouldn't make it, so I meant it like a stuffed toy, just of a massive koala bear. So when we look up through the telescope, we can see a koala bear with a freaking Australian flag. Oh.
But yeah,
sorry, I was getting a bit wrapped up in the fairy tale side of it.
Look, I would like to believe all the fairy tales. Do I believe there's aliens up there and that the moon is hollow and this? I don't know. I do not know.
Hollow means empty, inside.
Greg, you have a good night, hon. Thank you for coming in.
Good night, Greg. Have a good one.
What'd you say, Rennie?
Hollow means empty inside, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If it was empty, how could it withstand certain weight on it, though? Like with people on it? Like and having like a spaceship that weighs like a shitload land on it if it was hollow.
Well, look at it this way. If the moon was made of cheese, what variety would it be? Disgusting. I was always told it was cheese, but hey.
Hello, Judith. I am sorry that I missed your comment.
Shame on you, Art.
The moon is actually made up of 3 layers, and the outer layer is the densest and strongest part. And then you got 2 more underneath it.
God, you wouldn't want it to break and fall through. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, that would be. But they say that there is a alien base camp inside the moon.
Wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me at all.
And that near the far side of the moon is one of the upper bases, I guess you would call. I don't think it's as huge as what's inside, but I think it is, of course, smaller. It's like you know how you have like in the army, you have like little base camps and stuff like that.
Wouldn't it be great if they like in the future let humans go there for like a day tour, just so like we could walk through there? Like that would be so fantastic to happen in the future. Let's go to the moon and have a look at the aliens bunker underneath. That would be sensational. I know that it would never happen, but in theory it would be nice to think about.
But you know how scary that would be?
I know it would be traumatizing, but some people would really want to do it though. I mean, as long as you were like signed a document saying that you were going to come home, like they weren't going to kidnap you and just probe you and stuff, like you're allowed to go there just for a day pass and come home.
What makes you think you can trust an alien?
I know, but what's nice.
What were you going to say, Art?
I read something, and I could have swore that they said that they were trying to get a station to where you could take a vacation in space. And only the richest of richest people would be able to do it because it is so expensive to do. I'm going to see if I can pull up the article and show you guys because I thought that was absolutely amazing when
Amazing.
when I read that. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that, you know, that's something that they wanted to do. But it makes me go back to, okay, well then, if they want to do this like vacation in space, then why aren't we already on Mars? Let's just step away from the moon, okay, and we'll just say Mars then. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, they're actually trying to do that. But
Yes.
it takes 7 years to get to Mars.
Yes,
Fuck, that's a long time.
it is.
Oh my
It's not like
God.
you're driving 70, 80, 90 miles per hour on the highway.
That's a
Yours,
quarter of my life.
you're zooming, and it takes 7 years to get there. It's going to take a while to put up some kind of terraform. They're going to have to do a space station in between, and there's so much.
So 7 years to get there, 7 years to get back. So you're there for a few days. So
That's
you say to your mates, "Oh, I'm going to Mars. I'll see you in about 15 years." Eh?
Exactly. That's if there's no problem.
Oh my God.
I figure if I ever go to Mars, I'm staying.
Yeah.
Although they say,
I mean, you'd want to 7 years of traveling. You wouldn't want to travel 7 years back again. You'd be like, yeah, no, I'm staying here to my deathbed, thanks.
well, you're put into sleep. But the thing of it is, I'd be like, well, the trip back just seems quicker than the trip there.
That's always the way, though, when you travel. The trip home's always quicker. It's so weird.
Yeah. That Apollo 13 happened and the economy in the 70s. Everyone was so hopeful in the 60s. Then Apollo 13 happened and the economy in the 70s. 7 years, that's only if there's no traffic.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
yeah. Can you imagine the traffic jam up there? Oh, my God.
So I want to ask you a question. This was recently talked about, and I wanted to know, what are your thoughts about the new United States Space Force? It is something that is coming to, and I want to know why we need that. I want to know what your thoughts are about it, and I was very intrigued when I heard that in a press conference, and I figured I would bug you because you are very smart, and I wanted to get your thoughts on that, if you know anything about it.
I would have to learn more about it. I've just started hearing about it in the last maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
And my thing is, I don't know what it's about, but I can tell you this.
Tell me. Tell us.
I can tell you this. With a name like Space Force,
Mm-hmm.
it reminds me of. Have y'all seen that old English television show with the puppets? And I think what was it called?
Damn it! Why has it got to be old? I'm out.
It has the father and like 5 sons. What is that? What was that called? Wendy, where are you when I need you?
Let's just call it the creepy English puppet TV show.
Oh no, because Thunderbirds. Yeah, the Thunderbirds.
Oh yes,
very good, Wendy.
Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds are a go.
That's what it puts me in the mind of.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
A joke?
The Thunderbirds was a popular show back in the day.
I hated it.
I loved it.
I hated it. It was so corny, Les.
I was a little girl. Anyway, it was his father and his 5 sons, and they would like save the world and everything. They'd be out in space, or they would be under the sea or wherever in the air, this and that, blah blah blah. But they were done with puppets.
Oh my God, I've just gotten a flashback of the father. I mean, the creepiness of him says it all.
I loved it. I loved it. I truly did. And when I hear, what is it called? Space something? Space
Force.
Space Invaders.
Space Force. It puts me in the mind of that.
Puts me in the mind of a game. It really does.
Yeah, Space Invaders.
Oh my god. Is it a remote control? Like, are they going to remote control themselves over there so they don't really go? It's just like they're going to send things over there and, like, they send video cameras. That's what I think they're going to do with it.
I don't know.
They're just going to.
Yeah, as of right now,
Illuminates,
we
I don't
don't know. Hello, Illuminates. As of right now, we don't know. At least I don't know. But
I know nothing about it, but I could do some investigation.
Yes, Les, please.
And what's it called again? Space stations.
I'll send it to you.
All right. I'm gonna have to look into that because I don't want anybody to. I don't know, but
Okay.
I just know right now I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't know that much about it.
I just want to say I think that it's very interesting because I'm like, if we are to have spaceships that are to be up there with our soldiers in it, why in the hell do we need that?
Exactly.
Okay. And it's
What
making
would
me
be the point? Why are we
Thank you.
sending soldiers into space when there's supposedly no existence of aliens?
Thank you. So that is what is making me say, well, what is going on here? But then there could also be new weapon technology, let's say, that they are putting it in space and now it can hit from anywhere in the world. We'll just say conspiracy, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It got my mind thinking. And
Well, I didn't know there was supposed to be our soldiers go up there, but
I don't know if that, I'm just saying, if it were to be like that, it would make me think, why would we put our men and women up there? It makes no sense.
where? That's just it.
Exactly. What are they going to be doing? Floating around? Unless there is like a station where they would stay for a month or two and then they would come back.
Well,
Another
they have the
group or
space
something.
station up there, but it can only hold so many.
Darth Vader is still a threat, Les.
I bet he did. That man will never die.
Todd B, I love it.
To serve man is a cookbook. It's just I don't know.
I'm muting for 1 second while I stir my Alfredo pasta because it'll be loud.
Oh,
Okay.
I need to
Hang on 1 second.
I need to fix my pizza.
Yeah, go fix your pizza. I'm going to go have a cigarette and then we'll come back and we will do the next segment of Queen of the Night.
Queen of the Night. Yes.
Yes.
I just got to preheat the oven.
Yeah. All right. I'll be back.
I'm just gonna. But yeah, I don't. Why would you? I got to read up on the Space Force shit. I thought it was a joke at first. I guess it's real. Oh, my ass. Fake. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me get a couple of these. Nina, really? Oh, my little baby girl. You can always tell where she's been. She tries. Oh, oh, ow. Oh. All right. All right. Alfredo sounds yum. Yeah, I don't know what the deal for Space Force would be. Little Miss wants us to do remote viewing. I've actually done that. Yes, it does sound Jimmy. I think I need some foods, but can't be bothered. I'm going to be bothered because I'm feeling sick. All right. See what this
It's
is.
stressful in this house because everyone eats different things, so I have to cook different meals. It is a stressful event of an afternoon.
Okay, Lisa sent me something.
Yes, baby.
Send me some lighting pictures.
It's not. What about upper level from the garage? Upper level? You know, when you go out of the garage and you go up to that next level.
Awesome.
Maybe it's up there.
Lisa, is that where you live? Is that what's going on now? I got birthday cake Oreos.
Les, I have to tell you, I wrote it in chat yesterday, but you missed it, right? Guess what I discovered about our Oreo cookies in Australia?
They're not like the ones in the United States.
They are made in China.
Oh, you poor thing.
They are made in China. In China. Do you understand how now I can't eat them anymore because I don't know what goes in them? And if you want to buy the States ones, it costs about $6 for one packet. Isn't that ludicrous?
We'll have to send some to you.
Like when I went to buy some Twinkies, right? Because we have like an American specialty store, $18 for one box of like 10 Twinkies. $18.
Oh, fuck that.
You said you're muted.
Yeah, I unmuted. Is that all right?
There is no way.
Isn't it ludicrous? I couldn't believe it. Made in China. And I can't eat the Oreo cookies anymore. I can't believe that they send food made in China here still like that. I didn't think that we would allow that in this country. I'm actually a bit shook because China don't have the strict rules that we do and the States for food. So I was shook when I found that out.
I'm going to check my package.
I'm sure yours will be fine, but I just noticed it in the in Australia. Horrible.
When we said we were always in a store here, but American products are expensive from the importers. Just mail everybody Oreos.
I'll have to send you some Tim Tams because you will absolutely just love them.
I don't know. You're swearing out like Vegemite. I'm going to tell you right now, I won't.
No, well, Tim Tams are Australian biscuits. They are chocolate. They're like famous everywhere else. I actually sent Peter Mon some probably like a year ago, and it costs like $3 for the cookies and $18.75 postage.
Damn.
It was crazy. But yeah, I'll send you some Tim Tams. You'll love them. They're like, they're Australian cookies. They have like white chocolate, dark chocolate, caramel. So they have like all different flavors. But the original ones are the best. And they're like two chocolate cookies. And then they've got this like chocolate cream filling in the middle of it. And then it's coated in chocolate, like milk chocolate. And they are just to die for. So I'll send you some. You'll love them. It'll make up for the Vegemite fiasco. You can have like a Tim Tam after the Vegemite.
Okay.
Yes, baby.
And who was it who asked me? Let me scroll up. Todd B. It was birthday cake. Todd B says, I need some Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, they should be on sale soon. We sell them at Trader Joe's. We don't have a Trader Joe's.
We don't get Girl Scout cookies either here.
I love their Thin Mints.
Oh, please don't. I love anything mint, and that just rubbed it in, Les. Oh, my God.
Oh, I love it. I do. But they're so expensive anymore. Oh, months back, I went to Dollar Tree. I think it was in January or February. I went to Dollar Tree and I bought me like 5 bags of iced animal crackers. I ate 2 bags. I go in the cupboard and they're all gone. They're all gone. Now, I know for a fact the grandkids ain't had any. And I know for the fact Franny ain't going to eat them because she don't like them. My sister took 3 of my bags, my 3 leftover bags of iced animal crackers. Pissed me off.
Thief.
I haven't had a fucking lunch with my mother. Oh,
She better go back to that Dollar Tree and replace those 3 bags.
the what? No, she ain't doing shit. Sister gets on my nerves. I love her, but oh, little miss. Oh, worry about that so much. Barbara Barnes says, join. Join what? Oh, she's right. You have to hang out in Mars for about 7 years because of the sling of gravity. Why? I mean, oh, great, little misses. I think the cops are coming. I better hide my drugs and porn. Yup. Twin, hello. I can't have animal crackers right now. Why? Now, the next topics are kind of going to be, I'll go ahead and tell you what the next topics are. We're going to get away from the space stuff. And we're going to talk about the Devil's Footprint. Scotland's Grey Man. And Shadow Man. Oh, lock my gate. Cops can't come in. Awesome. Oh, okay. You're on the carnivore, are you? I got this down to our little store, or down the street. That's only 30 seconds from my house. Oh, gee, those are lighthearted topics. Well, I think we can use them. And I can't please everybody. Yeah. But there's going to be topics we're going to cover, even though Lil Miss, she don't like them. She don't like those topics. Art Doug, I can't get myself to enter Walmart. I'm an expert on shadow people. I want to I want to do shadow people actually. My panelist pull up. The other one is that the hoof prints that were found in England. Yes. I didn't say I didn't like them. I just don't know about them. Well, what was the for fuck's sake for? Oh, goodness gracious, little girl. Young lady. Well, I don't know a ton about him either, so in my mind, the devil's footprint doesn't sound cute and cuddly. No, it's not. Je ne sais pas, says Barb. I don't know what she said, but bonsoir, comment allez-vous? I should put my pizza in the oven. It's all warmed up now. I wonder what my house got done. Have you ever seen a goat's eye close up? No. No, I've never seen a goat's eye close up. Let me see. Ouch. Fuck. Oh, shit. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if I really want this, but I ain't eat all day and I'm feeling the effects of it. So here we go. Put my oven light on. Get on the rack.
Yes, you need to eat, Les.
Yes. Get on the rack. Set the timer. Get my shit. For it.
I'm going to make honey soy marinated chicken in the oven soon. I'm excited. Oh, hello, coffee.
There. Let me see if it's in here. No, it's not. Oh, okay. My ass hurts. I'm looking for my pizza cutter. Might be in the dish drainer. Why? It is. Alright. We got it. We got this. Okay. Oh. Oh. Jeez. New Jersey, hello. Okay. Okay. Really quick, like, because these next two topics aren't, major. The Devil's Footprint. Devil's Footprints first showed up in 1855 in Devon, England. The winter was harsh and cold that year. The prints were of cloven hooves and stretched for 100 miles. They would seem to go through solid objects like barriers. They would go through solid objects like the barriers was not even there. Tests were done, and it was concluded that whatever made those prints was bipedal, not all fours. Now, in 1855, they showed up. Some people said that they showed up. Eric Garcia, hello. Thank you. I'm good, Jersey. How are you doing? What was I going to say? Oh. Some people say they showed up later, but nobody's ever been able to prove that. With this one, we call it the Devil's Footprint. I don't know. They showed up on top of houses and things like that. So, Wendy, is there anything you can add to that? Because I just heard about them and I went and checked them out, and there really wasn't a whole lot. Says I'm good. Glad to see you. Same here, Jersey. Don't people think it was a kangaroo or mice? Yeah. Well, the mice feet were too small, and it's not a cloven foot. That was silly. Secondly,
kangaroos aren't in the UK.
No, it escaped from a zoo. And if you've ever seen a kangaroo foot, it's not like these hooves.
I don't believe it's a kangaroo at all. Or a mouse. What the hell? Mouse? What?
I know. They were cloven hooves, and they were spaced like 18 inches apart, and they were done in a single line. Oh yeah, it was bullshit, but that's what I thought. Not to mention, mouse feet are not cloven hooves.
Some people are just thick, I swear to God. No pun intended, but like dead set.
Oh. I agree 100%. I'm like, really? Folks, really?
I know.
Lizards, they don't have cloved feet.
I'm surprised someone didn't say it was a dinosaur, for God's sake.
Yeah.
They did.
Really?
No,
I was being
kidding.
Facetious, but okay.
I'm just kidding.
You cheeky shit.
I know.
Hooves are forever growing. Yeah. But all the things that people are mentioning, well, like mice, they walk on all fours. They're not a bipedal. Bipedal means 2 feet upright, 2 feet.
Where were the footprints found? Do you know?
Yeah, Devon.
In the UK.
In Devon.
Oh, sorry.
Because I'm trying to see if there is a picture, and I found an article, but I don't know if it's true or not. It mentions the Devil's Footprints.
Oh, yeah, I want to see a picture.
It's not really that good, but there is the article, and there is supposedly the footprints.
Footprints in the snow, but who made them?
Exactly.
There are some animals.
I made them. I'm owning it. It was me.
But this thing was bipedal, had cloven hooves.
I have hooves. No, I'm joking.
Was found on rooftops. Was found on large structures, on top of large structures. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's scary to think about.
You walk upright. I know, but there's none that matches this description. That's what makes it mysterious. I don't know one hooved animal that walks upright.
Mhm.
A demon, maybe, like a demon
yeah.
of some kind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think, satanic, like for sure.
Who knows? Who knows? Pig dog, hello. Who knows?
Pig dog, that's a bit harsh to call yourself that.
The video of a bear walking upright looked weird as well. Yeah, but they don't have hooved feet. Who knew this happened in like 18 something? Yeah, 1855. So you never know. Never know. That's something for people to ponder.
I'm pondering right now, and I've just got all these thoughts going through my head. I don't know which one to stop at.
Yeah. All right. Scotland's Grey Man. I kind of like this one. The Grey Man, an
I'm
extremely
terrified already.
tall human-like creature that stalks the eastern Scottish Highlands. He's been compared to the Yeti and Bigfoot. Said to have, he's really tall, have really long legs, really long arms, and has really short fur, hair.
Yep.
Goats, camels, they have cloven feet, but do they walk up? No, they don't walk on two legs, and they certainly can't make one line.
Yep.
So if the devil walks on cloven hooves, does it have hands? Do you know why they say that? This is why they say it. There is a tale about how Satan looks, Lucifer. And of course, everybody knows about Lucifer being the most beautiful, the strongest, the smartest angel, this and that. But
I was going to call my daughter Lucifer because she's that evil. I should have, but I didn't. But oh well.
So, but the thing of it is, it is said that he can never hide his feet, and he had cloved hooves.
But he can take on the appearance of anyone. Except the hooves, hey? Like, so he could be a beautiful woman with funky feet. Do you know what I mean? Like, dead set.
Exactly. He can never hide his feet. That's what they say.
I wonder if he gets, like, special shoes made to try to cover the hooves or something.
Get some boots.
These boots are made for walking. Sorry, I've lost it.
Just what you're going to do.
My Valium's kicked in. We'll blame that. I've gone loopy.
This is about to get interesting. Yes.
Yeah, but he's beautiful. I mean, if you see him, he's absolutely beautiful. You'll fall in love with him and this and that, but he can't hide his feet.
I'm not falling in love with any hooved foot person. I have foot issues. If
you see a good-looking guy,
I stopped dating a person because of his feet. Like, I couldn't. They were abnormal feet. That was it. It was over. Because every time I looked at him, my eyes went straight to his feet. It was like, that was it. Nah, it's over. I'm sorry. You got funky feet. Bye. True story.
If you meet him at night and you go walking through the alleyway and you hear what sounds like a clunk, 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 I turn around, look at
I'm running.
He's really tall, long arms, long legs, and he has really short fur. Really, really super short hair, fur, whatever you want to call it. Many have reported encountering him with the Gray Man, and on Ben McDewey is a mountain. That's where all the reports come from, is that area. I'll report a fearful presence that he preys on the single travelers. They say he has long strides and have seen the shape. They'll see the shape of him in the mist. They also say that you can hear him, of course, walking. and that I don't think anybody's been attacked by it. They said no attacks, but they've all countered and they all got to scooching. They all got the hell out of there.
Hell, I would have too.
Me too. I ain't fallen for his charm, her charm, its charm.
They say that you just this very fearful, ominous feeling you get.
Ew.
Interesting.
Ugh, that creeped me out. I don't like that grey man at all. He just gave me the heebie-jeebies. Whew.
Little Miss says, wonder if there is a smell whenever he comes around. I'm assuming that there
Maybe,
would
unless
be.
he has like a great cologne that like overpowers his stench. I mean, we just don't know, do we?
I
He never
doubt
said
it.
about a stench or anything like that, but he's going to compare. The Scots do like their whiskey, says Wendy. So he has fur, not clothes. Yep, that's what
No
they said.
clothes.
He's
Yep.
very, he's been compared to Bigfoot and the Yeti.
Naked.
Naked.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of fur.
Naked and afraid.
Little Miss, I smell things before anything.
Ew! I just had a sexual innuendo in my head there.
So did I. So did I. Yeah. Look, smell, and then, I can't.
I have a filthy mind. I can make anything sexually orientated.
Me too. Me too.
And it's so funny because so many people look at me and they're like, oh, she seems to be such a sweet, sophisticated girl. And it's like, oh, if only you knew the real me, you'd be shook.
Oh, yeah.
Looks can be deceiving. Do not judge a book by its cover.
That is extremely true, yes.
Alright, let me get this. Y'all don't need to stop talking.
Oh, sorry, I was just zoned out momentarily. I was just staring at the ceiling. Blame the Valium.
Right? Let's see. Scottish says, Rennie, I bet you are a blast to hang out with, which I agree.
Yeah, I get told that. I'm usually the life of the party because I just like have no filter. I just say whatever comes into my head. It gets me in trouble.
That's the best thing, though. People with an illness smell before they die.
Okay. Getting my drink.
Eric. Little Miss, this is why I'm single. I talk about smelly dead people. Well, I'm sure some people love that. Trust me. Oh my god, that scared me.
Alright.
I only get drunk at home and wake up with frat boys. Well, that is awesome, Little Miss. Congratulations.
Great.
Scottish, me too. I got a lot of shit on my mind right now.
Okay.
Never go to the frat house. Yes, never go. Ever. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Wendy, I never had a frat boy, a toy boy. Yes.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Yes, they're called boys. Exactly, Little Miss. Stay away from frat houses. Yes. Wendy, I was married to a man half my age once. I dated a guy double my age once. I was 18, he was 39. Maybe 38. Barbara, where be the flying frat boy?
Okay.
Okay.
Starting with the next.
What did you say about a 39-year-old, Art? Sorry, I just missed that, and I heard the end of it, and I want to know what you meant. What, 39-year-old?
I was 18 and I dated somebody. Someone said something that they dated someone that was half of their age.
Okay.
And I did too. I was 18 and they were 39.
Okay, I'm not doing this fun.
So yes, okay. Back to business. How's that pizza, Les?
Good.
Good. I'm glad. You're making me want some.
Little Miss lies. I never married. All right.
All right.
This one.
You got it, Barbara. Yes, Eric. Don't judge, okay? I was 18.
Age is just a number.
Yes,
Really?
Rennie. Yes.
I mean, this guy that I see just for fun, he's 50. I mean, he's like heaps older than me, but he's cool.
Yes, of course.
Most of those 50-year-olds are. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying.
Yes. I was young. What could I say?
That's all right. I was 16 going after my friend Jenny and Rhonda's uncle Ricky. I was 16. He was twice my age. He was like in his 32, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I was drunk in those days. And I said, damn, Les. Apparently I went after him. Okay, here we go.
Alrighty.
People who have been waiting. This is about Slender Man.
Yes, everyone's been dying for it.
Now, there are several stories of Slender Man.
Okay.
And I found one that was interesting.
I'm excited.
Hello, Dar.
I was going after Cammy, but she has a fucking buzzkill.
Oh, relationships are overrated, honestly. Get them in and out, do what you friggin' need to do, and it's just happy days, you know?
Oh, good grief. Well, the story I read about Slender Man was Slender Man, and I guess this is how he came to be. Slender Man was a nice little boy who loved to play in the woods, and his name was Simon. He loved to play in the woods at night. He was never scared. When he turned 10 years old, his house burnt down and killed his mom and dad. So he goes running into the woods, and he comes across this little dark cottage. And a lady answered the door, and her name was Granny.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. So she had a daughter named Celine, and Granny took him in. And Celine and Simon grew up together. And then when they turned 17, they fell in love.
Of course they did.
So they fell in love, got married. Well, one night, Celine and Simon went walking out into the woods, and Simon lost Celine. So he goes looking for her, and he finds her in like a creek, and she had been bitten. So he gets her back to the cottage, and Granny tends the wound, and she told him a story about a beast with red eyes that bit her, and that there was a curse. But she never said what the curse was. Well, a year later, Simon and Celine moved, and they had a little girl. And they called her Slenderina.
What the fuck?
That's so cute.
I was not expecting that.
Named her Slenderina.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah, cool. Here you go.
They were a happy.
I'm shook.
They were a happy family. Simon, Celine, Slenderina. They were all a happy family.
SSS.
Well, one day, Simon went for a walk out in the woods.
I'm having a cigarette for this now.
He came home, and he found Selena, and Slenderina dead in the bed. Simon was distraught, you guys.
Aww.
Absolutely.
No, I just read it a few hours ago.
Eric.
But Simon was so distraught, he couldn't take it anymore, so he went to the kitchen, and he killed himself. Well, for some odd reason, Selena and Slenderina was just faking it. They weren't dead at all. They go into the kitchen, and Slenderina found her father. She said, "Oh my God," and they go running out to the woods to try to find help. They couldn't find none. So they come running back. I forgot to turn my oven off. So they come running back and go to the kitchen, found Simon had been moved. They searched the house and walk into the bedroom, and there was Simon. Well, they're sitting there crying. Slenderina's, my daddy. Selene's like, oh no, why did we do this? Blah, blah, blah. Well, Simon wakes up, and he raises off the bed. Then he grabs Slenderina and grabs Selena, and he takes them to hell and takes their soul.
Well, you know, I mean, that's their own fault. They shouldn't have been playing tricks that, like, mind fucked him to the point where they went to hell. I got no sympathy for the S's.
Yeah, yes.
They brought it upon themselves with that sick prank.
Tell you the truth, I was thinking the same damn thing. I was like, dumbasses, what kind of a prank is that?
Karma is a bitch.
You're a bitch. Well, Simon, over time, starts to lose his characteristics of his head. He ends up with no eyes, no nose, no mouth, no ears, no hair. And he grows these really long legs and these really long arms. And they can stretch to twice their length, or they can shorten to just a few inches. So he goes looking for little kids and he preys mostly on children.
Well, yeah, because no adult's going to fall for that. That's not a turn on.
So
The
he
long
preys-
arms and the freaky feet.
So he preys on children in the woods at night, and they're never found again. Now that's one story.
Okay.
I thought, wait, what? What, Wendy? Please. That was one of the stories.
Yeah, there's like 20, I believe, because go turn your oven off, please. Yes,
Yes,
Wendy.
oven off. Stand up and go and turn your oven off.
It takes me a minute to move this ass. I'm telling you, it hurts.
It's okay. I just don't want you to,
Burn the
blow
house
up
down
or
and we watch
yes.
it.
Yes, something, What was your question, Wendy?
No, not just Sherlock Holmes ones. My oven is off.
Thank you.
Yay.
So,
Okay.
they say there are pictures of Slenderman.
I've been looking, yes.
And that people don't notice him in the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was one, I forget the guy's name. He had a wife and child.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up, neighbors called the police because they heard screaming and they heard a shot during the night.
Okay.
Police got there. The husband, he was comatose. He was just so freaking out of it. His wife was found shot in the chest. Daughter is nowhere to be seen. And later on, when he was able to speak, and we're not talking a day or two, we're talking weeks, month, he said his wife begged him to shoot her, so she wouldn't be taken by Slenderman, but he was not able to save his daughter. Now, there is a picture that was taken like 2 weeks before this event happened, and nobody noticed, but Slenderman was in the picture.
Do you know what was of the picture, or the picture was of?
It was of, like, I don't know if you would call it a barn or their house, and it was like, kind of reminded me of a farm thing out in front.
Was it a woman and 4 children?
No, it was a sort of.
I'm looking at pictures of Slenderman now, like different pictures. And there's one in the playground where there's a girl going up a slide. And there's all these kids in the playground, and you can see him in the back just like standing there, and it's like he's invisible. I just saw that picture and I just crapped bricks. Like,
now that picture, all 14 of those kids, I think it was like a week or two later, they all went missing.
Oh my God, please don't tell me that. No. Oh my God.
And which picture were you referring to, Les?
Sorry, I just saw that one.
No, you're fine. It was just a barn and...
It was like a barn or a house type thing. It was white, kind of long, but it kind of reminded me of like the front. It reminded me the front part of like a farm, old farmhouse down West Virginia. Slenderman was off to the left. I don't even know if you can see the little girl.
Was it like that?
I'm looking.
Wait,
let me come.
Let me present you.
And then I'll zoom in. Was that kind of like what it looked like? And
no, because it was just a guy, his wife, and one daughter.
The one that I'm looking at, and it's I can't share it, but it is of the front of like a school, and there's all these kids at the school with their skipping rope, and Slender Man's over to the left, and it's like he's at the front of this brick house. That is a creepy picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He always seems to be in the left. I'm noticing he always seems to be in the left in the majority of the pictures.
Could be. My thing is it a hoax?
I'm hyperventilating. Yes, probably. Oh, I don't know, because some of these pictures are really old.
Yes.
Like so old, and they wouldn't have had things back then to create.
They have it now.
Oh my God.
But the interesting thing is, that one with those school kids, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
There was 14 of them. They were missing a couple weeks later.
That's...
All of them.
That is crazy. 14 children just vanished in the blink of an eye.
We don't know. We don't know. Oh my heavens. So Slender Man was real, or was it the girls? What do you mean?
Yeah, he's always seems to be around packs of children. Like, I've just found another picture similar, and there's like 50 little girls playing Ring a Rosie, like back in, I'd say, the 50s. And Slender Man's over on the left, just kind of like standing against it. It's a different picture to the one that I just saw, but that is creepy. Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, I know those two girls killed another girl. Because of the Slender Man. They wanted to be his proxies.
Wow.
There were two girls that went on trial. And I know one of his name is Morgan. I don't forget what the other one's name is. And they killed the third girl.
Yeah, I watched the interviews with those girls. That was a lot.
They have no idea what they did.
No.
They have no concept of what was done. No concept of it at all. They're like Slender Man. Now, I remember when that came out because they were using the Slender Man. I thought it was a joke. I never heard of it before, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
They were using him as an excuse. And I'm like, they did a thing on this on Law and Order. Exactly what I thought. Lisa's not here. They're having tornado sirens went off. She's having a bad storm. She sent me pictures. Told her to get her ass into the interior of her trailer or in the bathroom. So,
Damn.
So
freaky.
So because of the Slender Man thing,
Okay.
which I don't know a ton about, except for more than what the story. And no, there was no other stories that actually told the beginning of Slender Man, what happened. They're just telling about Slender Man. I have nothing except for these two girls used the Slender Man thing because they wanted to be his proxies. Now, no offense, but what the hell?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were young. They're 12 years old. But what the hell?
The majority of people I know that just from researching and watching comments and stuff about their interrogations, like most people think it's a load of shit. And most people think that they've just fabricated that story to get away with murdering their friend. And that's sad because when I watch their interrogation, they do not seem like they are fabricating. They seem to genuinely believe what they're saying.
The parts
Wow.
that I've seen, they were like Slender Man. You know, but I didn't see the whole entire interview. I just started watching it. So I have no idea what story they actually told.
You watch it when you get some free time. Watch the different interviews with the girls. It's really interesting.
Dar, hello. Well, I just got done telling the story of what I found as the beginning of the Slender Man, but Rennie, what were the girls saying?
The girls were saying that Slender Man had come to them and said that if they did not sacrifice somebody, that he was going to kill their family. So the girls believed that the only way they could save their families was to kill their friend. And then the girl was left for dead as a sacrifice to Slender Man to save their family.
Now, were the girls coherent? Like, were they clean and sober? Or
Yes.
were they were they mentally challenged at all?
No.
Oh,
They
wow.
seemed, when I watch their interviews, and when I watch interviews, I pay close attention to body language, tone of voice, the way that their eyes move. I'm very, very particular with how I watch interrogations, and I do it a lot. To me, they believed exactly what they were saying. It wasn't made up to them. It was real.
it was real. From what little bit
But the police were looking at them like they were fucking loonies. Like they weren't buying any of their shit.
yeah, you can tell when they were asking questions.
Exactly.
It was almost like, oh, okay, so did the unicorn jump through the hoop?
And how unfair is that to undermine a young child who's just gone through a trauma like that, to treat them like that when they're telling you what they think is the truth?
Exactly.
What I think travesty is that those parents let it happen, and they weren't in the room or didn't get those girls an attorney.
Exactly.
Now, travesty.
Couldn't believe that they were interviewed alone.
I thought that was against the law. I thought there had to be...
The parents knew the interview was happening, and that was all that they needed. So they questioned that one little girl, Morgan, I know for a fact, by herself.
Yep.
And the same way with the other girl. And you should see how they were sitting. You can tell they were sitting like little girls. You know? They
were terrified.
The one girl didn't have socks or shoes on.
Oh, man.
And the other one had socks on, and she was sitting there up on the chair with her feet on the chair, her knees up. That's how tiny they were. And she was just playing with her feet through the socks.
Damn it.
I mean, but I'm telling you, I'm going to beat the parents more than I would do anyone else.
Exactly. What would give the parents, or what would make them think it was okay for their children to be interviewed without them present? They're young ladies. They barely know left from right. Like, what the hell?
But I know the one lady officer who was interviewing Morgan, she said, now your parents know that I'm in here talking with you, and they said it was okay. Then they had him sign their rights away.
Yeah, but the police are allowed to lie. So, I mean, how do we know that the parents did know and they were okay? Because the police can walk in there and say, so your parents know, and when they don't actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they had them sign their rights away.
Wow.
And, of course, they're children, so they're going to see the police as, you do what we say. So, of course, they're going to sign their rights away.
Of course, and they were young. They were probably like, well, what the hell? They may have been scared too, because maybe they blacked out. They didn't know what just happened.
They were terrified.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe this cops. If that was me, you know what I'd be saying the whole time? Where's my mom?
Yep.
Where's my mom? Where's my mom?
That's exactly what my daughter would do.
And then, no matter what I said,
would say, I know that, is where's my mother? I ain't answering shit till she's here,
Mm-hmm.
Well, being 12, I'd say, where's my mom? I know me. I would ask that over and over. Where's my mom? Where's my mom? So no matter what I said, if they got an attorney, everything I said to them can be thrown out because I asked for my mom. I asked for a representative.
Mm-hmm.
But the girls, I think, were so mentally scarred at the time they were being interviewed that I don't think they would have even thought about asking for that. And from what I saw, the police already told them, your family know we're interviewing you. Well, what else are they going to say? You know, the young girls, they're traumatized. They've been told that their family know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're just going to sit there, aren't they? I don't think that they would put a foot out of line because they're scared.
Exactly, and not only that, in their mind, they already did what Slenderman wanted them to do: sacrifice their friends so that their family would stay alive. So they think maybe if I just talk, then I can go home with my family and everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Wow.
The way the cops were talking to those kids, I was like, come on. You have no special training with children. No, none.
Makes you lose faith in the justice system and the people that are supposed to protect and serve. And, you know, we put our beliefs into that these people are doing the right thing when they don't. They kind of put on this uniform and then all of a sudden they have this superior, high and mighty, we're friggin' better than everyone else. Well, they get out of bed the same way as we do, you know.
Yeah.
Just because they wear a uniform does not make them a better person than anyone else.
Exactly, but that power goes to their head and it makes
them think. Makes me sick.
Think. Yep. Yes, Barbara Slenderman is alive. We just don't know if he is. I don't know how to.
I don't think he exists.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm one of those. I don't think he exists.
I think
Do you think that he is part of the imagination of people, Les? Like, do you think that he is in their head, but not physically real? Maybe mentally real?
I think people who are susceptible to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, mental. Yeah.
I just can't believe he's real. I can't.
There's so many pictures.
But those pictures, they've already debunked 2 of them. So pictures can. This is on the internet. It can be digitally.
Yeah. Of course.
But it could be one of those things where when I was young, I believed there was a boogeyman.
Slenderman, if you're real, could you just walk past Les's window back there and just wave so we can see that you're real?
Yes, please. We need a sign.
We need a sign. Stick your head out and go boo.
Rennie. Sign to Ren. If he gave art, I think he would just scream and pass out. He'd never see art again.
Actually, I love him very tall and slender, so anyways.
You're going to try to seduce him hard, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Show him a bit of nipple.
I'll show him something.
Let me show you what I can do, good boy. Let me see the size of your hands. I want to know for sure.
That is not true. The size of a man's hands has nothing to do with the size of their dicks, I'm telling you.
That is true. Yes.
It has nothing to do with it. I have done so many calculations and I'm telling you they're off. Yes, I'm positive, honestly. I swear to God I am.
Well, that's true because you don't know what size I'm going to put on according to my hand. Hey, I can put it on. You know. So I believe Slenderman can be like a boogeyman type of thing. I
Yeah.
really do. Does they actually physically exist? I don't think so.
We'll never know.
You never know. Just like any other subject that go over like that, I don't really truly believe it exists. Hopefully it's massive, Les. Nick Snyder, hello. It is.
Hopefully, yes.
I got
Hopefully.
one of them, yeah.
Mm.
I can satisfy anybody.
The universe is creepy.
Well,
Creepy place.
it's fun to all know all this useless stuff, but when it comes to real life, like with those girls, I mean, that's what's sad.
Yep.
Very heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they were on the internet and shit like that. And the mom said, well, she's 12, you know, they're not going to talk to us. No, they're not. That's why you have to snoop.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I remember listening to the 911 call when a guy found the girl that they had stabbed. She was laying at the end of a pathway and the girls had gone, and a man who was riding his bike found her, and he rang 911, and she was alive, and she was telling him what her friends had done, that they had stabbed her, and you could hear him passing along the information to the 911 operator. It was really sad, like, to hear her in the background and him not know whether she'd been stabbed or shot at the beginning, and then her to say they've stabbed me and it was my two friends, and it was just horrible. It was so sad.
It's sad.
No.
No, I think these like little stories like this, I think people can take it too far, like everything else. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I believe it or not. I mean, I believe that. I don't.
They believed it,
but I believe they do.
Yep.
I
think they believed it.
Yeah, because like I said, when I was a little girl, I believed in the boogeyman.
Mm.
And it didn't help. The next door neighbors, Clifford, would come over because our families were really close. Would come over and bang on our windows and shit and scare the fuck out of me anyway.
You probably deserved it, honestly.
I was a little girl. How could I deserve something? I mean, come on. But there you go. You never know.
Yeah.
Never know. So anybody else have anything in here to contribute or say? Yeah, Clifford was. He was a great kid. I mean, I liked playing with him and stuff. He got me in trouble a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always got in trouble when I was a kid. My God.
Yeah, I did too.
I was a shit of a kid. Everyone would always say to me, you're going to get karma so bad when you're older. And what do you know? I got karma times 2.
There you go.
I know. But I wouldn't change it. Like, they're unique, you know. They're both autistic. They're both at different ends of the spectrum. So it's, you know, a full-time tough job. Like, I raised them by myself. They haven't seen their father for over a year now. And I wouldn't change them, you know. They're a challenge and it's hard, but they're mine and I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Lisa. Is it over? I'm just fascinated tonight by the UFO on Les's ceiling.
I know, right?
I can't wait till we get light bulbs for that.
It does look like a UFO, full on crazy.
See? Barbara Barnes is 99 all. You have a good night, Barbara. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I got to head off soon, get a bath ready for my boy, make some chicken for my daughter. I got to vacuum, get the washing in, put more washing out. Oh, it never ends.
It never does.
Never does.
Never does. I was kind
But I
of.
love it. I love housework.
Okay, come over here.
I'm a weirdo, but see, because I have OCD, so I have to clean 2 hours every day. And then once a week, I clean for 4 hours. So I do like a massive clean. But my house is always immaculate. Like I disinfect constantly. I have to vacuum and mop every day. I just can't have a filthy floor. We can only sleep in our linen twice. So every 48 hours, I strip our beds, our towels, everything. I'm like, yeah, very pedantic about how my house is. It's got to be immaculate all the time.
I could sleep on my sheets a week.
Oh, I couldn't. Oh my God, I'd die. My girlfriend does that, and my best friend, he changes his like once every 2 weeks, and I gag. He comes and tells me, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? You're sleeping in your own bloody skin dead cells, and you're breathing them up your nose.
Yeah, the sweat and the net and everything. Yeah.
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah.
And I love a fresh bed. And so the fact that every 2 days I get to hop into fresh sheets is just so good. I love it.
Welcome back, Intense.
Welcome back.
Stopped. Awesome.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Nick says I'm like that about he's like that about his hole.
About his who?
About his butthole.
Butthole.
He's very anal about it.
I'm on the floor. Oh my God. Well, everyone should be like that about their private area, front and back. Let's be honest. It's got to be groomed, and it's as important as one's face. Like, let's be honest.
Well, you know.
I'm dead.
Like, honestly, it should be groomed every day. Just like you'd groom your hair and your face. Down there's the same.
This is true.
You know about his manhole. What the hell? Yeah, you know.
Nick, do you use that, like, you know, that bleaching gel down there that you can put on it? Works really well, I will say. Well, chicks use it to like get their girl area back to the colour that it used to be before they had children. And it works like a charm, that stuff. I'm going to buy it by the gallon, I tell you. Smother.
What, you have to keep using it?
Well, I don't know. You use it like for a week straight and it changes it completely. And then you do it like once every 2 months for a week.
So you have to keep using it. Don't do it and keep it that way?
Well, I don't know. I haven't used it for long enough yet. I've only been using it for like 2 months, but I'm impressed. It deserves to be photographed. To tell you if it was legal.
I'm gonna have to try that, damn it.
Oh my God, I'm on the floor. All right, I've got to go because my thing just cut down to 4% and I don't want to hang up and think that's the last thing I say on the street.
Well, why not?
Oh my God, I'm mortified. Oh no, it's funny. I'll send you the link of where you can get it really good. It's Korean. It's a Korean one. It's fantastic.
Oh, I don't
think
Korean?
And then Les is gonna make a video on it.
Oh, actually, it's Thai. I got it from Thailand. It is the best that I've used. I love it. It's great. I'll send you a link.
Perfect. Yes, please do.
Oh, God. All right, I'm going. I love you both so much. This has been awesome. Bye, everyone in chat. Big hugs.
Coming, sweetheart.
Bye,
That's
Raymond.
okay. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Now I know where to get butt cream.
Yes, and I'm gonna have you do that, and I'm gonna have you do a review on it. You're gonna let us know how great your asshole turned out.
I don't know about my asshole, but the other part, I'm gonna try it.
Okay, yeah, you can even do that.
Yeah.
Well, that was very interesting. Rennie was a blast. Loved it.
Yes. Well, I was kind of hoping Jordy would call in.
I know, me too.
And then, especially if you want to wear something sexy for your woman and you got bush sticking out. Oh, hell no. If I'm with somebody and I'm seeing bush out their underwear, forget it.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'll be like, no, baby, you got to trim that shit up.
At least like a landing strip.
Oh, yeah, well, trim it down. Here, I got clippers for you.
Yeah.
Keep the clippers.
Pulling the hair out of your teeth. Shit.
No way. I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I refuse to do that again. I'm going to request if I can shave it, you can shave it.
Exactly.
Man. Rennie, thank you for coming.
Yes, Rennie, thank you. You were a blast, honey.
Austin, you said you will have to play it back on catch up. Nick uses Nair. Really? I gotta have a clean slate down there. Jordy isn't drunk enough yet.
Well, I hope he calls in soon, because...
Jordy. I wonder if it's like Beetlejuice.
Hopefully.
Well, I didn't get to what I wanted to really get to this week, but I think those were interesting enough topics.
Yeah, they were. You did really good with the research, too.
Well, Ken says Nair works great. I don't want to use Nair on that. I know I don't. I'll just shave it. He might be if I said his name.
Yeah, maybe Wendy. We'll see. Maybe he's taking the night off. I don't know. He says he always watches you, so there's no reason that he shouldn't be calling in right now.
That would be nice. It would be nice, but hey, he triggers a lot of people in here.
Does he? Aww.
Well, he's very racist and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, he triggers people. I'm just so used to it.
Yeah. Can I creeper call in?
Sure. I find him difficult to listen to. I just honestly, I think, you know what it is? I think it's just been called every name in the book and heard everything and all the hate speech and this and that. It just doesn't affect me.
Yeah, exactly.
It really doesn't. I may not like, but he has a right to his views. I may not like it.
Of course.
But he has a right to his views. Lisa, is everything okay there now? See, she needs to be here where if a tornado comes, just go outside and film it.
You're so bad. I'm assuming by the message that she's good.
Well, there's a time lapse between when we speak and they actually hear it. Kenneth, the Kentucky fam, hello.
Hey, dude.
How you doing, Kenneth? Lisa's not answering me. Eric says, Wendy, I have a deep voice. I could be a second phone sex operator. So can I. I can do it good. Oh, there's Eric.
Yay.
Hello.
Les, this is Ace. This is Intense.
This is who?
This is Intense.
Hey, Intense. How are you?
I am okay. I'm a fan of y'all. I try to be on as much as I can so I can listen to you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Are you single, Intense?
I am. I really am.
Are you straight?
I am. I am.
I'm thinking about going straight.
I am. Really?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I told you I need to get your number so I can like text each other all the time. You was like, well, I don't know you very well yet. And I was like, well, maybe I should call in.
Well, yeah. You can text and call on this number.
Oh, okay. All right.
You can.
But anyway, how is everybody?
I am good. How are you, Art?
Pretty damn good. Can't complain.
Art's doing pretty damn good. He can't complain.
Yeah, Art and his super fancy hair that I couldn't even do anything like that if I wanted to.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, I'm going bald. I'm 40.
Okay. Ooh, and I happen to like balding men.
Oh.
I am not kidding you.
I'm
I'm not kidding you. It's not a joke. Lisa will tell you. I have a thing for like Sean Connery, and I have a thing for like Patrick Stewart. You get a theme there. There's no hair. So
I'm just
yeah.
going to let you know. I don't know if you realize this, but back in 2000, when we started, the new, I guess, millennium, whatever they call it, Sean Connery was voted Sexiest Man Alive.
Mm-hmm.
He was, and he was all over People magazine, I think.
Yeah.
And he's like almost 90 now.
I know. It's that accent and that balding head. Oh, I ain't joking. I love a guy that's going balding. I don't know why. I just have a thing for it.
I have worked retail my entire life. I've worked for a lot of companies like Walmart and stuff like that. And you work a lot of long hours and you get a lot of like management experience going, and it's stressful and the hair falls out.
Yep.
Oh,
The hair falls out.
I understand
Do you
that
like
one.
tall guys? I'm tall.
Huh?
I'm tall. Do you like tall guys? I'm tall. I'm 6'4".
Oh my God, that's how tall one of my uncles is.
And I also wear size 15 shoe.
Oh.
Well, see, now they say that is what proves the other. Not the hands, it's the feet.
Hey, you know what they say about guys with big feet, right?
Oh, yeah. They
Big
run
hands.
Oh, Intense, are you getting naughty?
Man. I really enjoy y'all's show, man. I'm trying to be on every night, and my internet goes in and out. I'm sorry, guys. That's why I say, oh, I'm back, because it just drops out.
That's okay. It happens. It happened to me, and I'm the creator, so I've been kicked out of my own live streams.
Yes.
I do have a serious question for you.
Sure.
And I want, what made you want to start all this?
Well, it goes back to my best friend, Michelle. And we've been doing these types of videos and shit forever. I mean, there was no internet when I was 18. There was nothing like that. Didn't even think of it. They had computers. They were coming out with computers. But they were so damn expensive. Yeah. Well, anyway, she had a camcorder with the old VHS tapes. So we would spend days just making videos, just stupid videos. And so we did that all the time. Well, now you have the internet and everything. And we finally figured out that you can put videos on Facebook. So I figured out how to do that. So I did put a Bible study on there. Well, Michelle was like, Les, we ought to do our thing. We'll use my spare bedroom. We'll convert it into like a studio and we'll put it on Facebook. And I said, okay. Well, she ended up getting really sick. And we had all these plans for all these different things we were going to do. And she really was my muse. I wasn't, she's what made me funny. And so, but she died. And so I was doing my silver pouring. And when she died, I thought, well, I got to thinking about it and thought a long time. And I said, well, why not do something like this for her? Mm-hmm. And this is how I started it. And I do have ideas for my channel that I want to do because it goes with Michelle's ideas. So I want to get it geared for that.
Nice.
All right.
And, you know.
Well, I would think you're going in the right direction.
Well, yeah, once I learn how to edit and learn all the fancy stuff with OBS, because I'm kind of slow, but once I learn it, I learn it. And then I'll be able to accomplish what we wanted to do. Like we really wanted to have a fake news show. Not that we were going to put out fake news, but, you know, do our own news show. And we were going to do that. And I was wanting to do a radio show. So I'm going to do that. And there was just a lot of things, lots of stupid types of videos we wanted to do. And I just need somebody to help me with it. I can't do it by myself. And nobody around here wants to help me. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's why I started.
I think that's great.
Yeah,
I'm myself am going through a very hard time right now. I was accused of something very bad, and I lost my job.
Oh.
I had to sell my truck. I had to let my car go. I lost my apartment. I had to sell all of my stuff. And I had to move back in with my parents. And my lawyers costed me almost $10,000.
Damn.
And it is a horrible, horrible thing. And I get on your site and I forget and I relax.
Good.
And that's what I need.
Good. I'm glad you do.
And we will find out what's going to happen in a couple months. But until then, I'm unable to work. And I have to just sit here and relax and let time go by. So that's why I'm on every night. And I say hi to everyone. And I say hi to you and Art. And I can just forget for a while, and I actually smile.
Good.
And it makes me feel good.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Too. And I hope you keep me posted on what's going on.
I'm so glad you let me call in. I don't want to sit here and jack you off in the ear like crazy. I appreciate it. And I'll call in some other time.
Okay. And you got to let me know, keep me updated on what's going on.
Yes.
I will. Okay. I will.
All righty.
All right, and I'll keep signing in. I'll still be talking to y'all on the tablet and stuff, but thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for calling in.
All right.
Thank you, hon.
Appreciate it.
Good night.
Well, I'm very glad that Kent's called in.
Me too. I was trying to set you up.
It definitely took me back to my roots when I met you, and that's exactly how I felt. And I'm starting to go back to my roots again. I'm starting to feel that way again of just being able to be in a dreamland, I guess you could say, for however long you're on.
No, well, thank you. Hello.
Les, it's Peter. Hello again.
Hello.
Les, I'm sorry. I had to call. I just want to. Hello, Art Deco. Let me just say hello, Art Deco.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Let me just say this, Les. The positive energy that is flowing from your show this evening is amazing. I love it. I feel enthusiastic, emotional, positive. I love the energy, Les. I love your callers. This is fantastic, Les.
Well, thank you. I have some pretty good people in here.
Yep.
Les, this is one of your best shows. I'm fascinated. I love the interaction. It's brilliant, Les. You've got to keep it going. You've got to get more callers. I'm imploring your chat to call you and share the love, Les. Right, Art Deco?
Yes, Big Daddy, you got it right.
The love must go around, Les. It's lovely. Just lovely. Les, you still have that pimp look, and I love that. I do.
Well, thank you.
Les, is there going to be a show tomorrow?
Yes, there is.
Okay, I just need to plan accordingly. Les, what's the topic of tomorrow's show? I know I'm being a little premature.
No, that's fine.
Tomorrow's topic, Les?
Tomorrow's topic is, of course, tomorrow is Murder Mystery Night. And our topic is the West Memphis Three. The three guys who were let out. So, yeah.
Oh, I love that fight, Les. It's a continuation.
Yes, we're going to be doing this in at least 3 parts.
Yep.
So.
Well, when you do Murder Mystery, Les, I hope Steph M is going to be in the chat because I love her. Steph M is great.
You hope who's in the chat?
Steph M.
Oh, Steph M. Yeah, I wish she would.
She's great. She knows her shit when it comes to murder and mysteries.
Well, I wish she would come on panel.
Yes.
Give her time. She will. Art Deco, you have a great balance on this show. It's a perfect compliment to Les and her ferociousness, or just her ferocity. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
It's a nice combination of yin and yang. I love it. It works on so many levels. Les, how are you feeling right now? Are you tired? Are you alert? Are you awake? Where are you right now, Les?
I'm feeling good.
I'm not.
I just want to compliment you on a brilliant show tonight. It's one of your best shows. And call people in the chat. Pick up the phone, damn it. Call Les once in a while and speak to Les and Art Deco. It'll do you good. Thank you. Les, have a great rest of the show. Art Deco, always a pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I love tonight's show. It was beautiful. It was lovely. Bye.
Bye, Peter. That was our mysterious Peter.
Yes. I swear one of these days I'm going to make him gag. Watch. Mark my words.
I'm not saying anything. Okay. All right. Well, let me put my plate right there. There we go. Alrighty. So I'm going to walk over to the freezer and Roland BFF. Hello.
Hello.
Eric says, I think it's never mind. I'm deciding who we think Peter is.
Yeah, I want to know because. Yeah, you got it, Eric.
I think Art has a small crush on Peter. It's the mystique.
It is. Like I said, I'm going to make him gag.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
That's
But
a first.
it involves oral. In case y'all don't know.
Yeah. Who said it has to do with oral?
Oh, trust me. With you, it has to do with oral.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah, see? The Les is not wrong yet again. So, but I'm going to walk over here to the freezer and I'm going to get me an ice cream bar.
You get your ice cream bar.
I am. That's my dessert. Oh, God almighty, my ass.
Lisa said that would be a first. Les, you keeping your mouth shut. That's what I said, Lisa.
Lisa doesn't know what's going on.
Okay, there you go, Lisa. You don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Roland BFF, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing good.
Yes. So, y'all, for tomorrow night,
yes,
we're doing Paradise. We're going over the Paradise Lost 2, but there's other stuff with it.
Okay.
I'm not just doing the documentary. I'm doing other stuff with it that I found and things like that. So, listen to see. Johnny B, hello. How are you feeling, hon?
Hello.
How are you feeling?
¿Cómo estás?
And how are the legs? Lisa, oh, I know what I'm talking about, Hooka. Jeez.
Jeezy cow. I say that all the time now.
I wish my little granddaughter would pick up on that shit instead of, what are you doing?
That works.
What do you think you're wearing? The legs are healing. Okay. Good. You doing okay today? How's your son doing? Crystal Smith, Art is so cute.
Oh, I'm on Top Chat. Son of a bitch.
That's a different story. Yeah, that's what I figured, Johnny.
Thank you, Crystal.
He's taking it bad. Oh, I bet he would. I bet he would. Poor baby. Poor baby. Aww. I'm going to jump in my... Yeah, my granddaughter's going through this thing where she won't ask for anything. She'll just look at you while you have yours.
Mm-hmm.
What you eating? She gets that from her aunt, who is my other granddaughter, who is 16 years old. And that's what she does. And I'm like, you're too damn old. Get your damn self. If you want something, get it.
Yeah.
She always beats around the bush rather than just coming out asking.
But that's what I do. That's what I do with food too.
Well, she does it with everything.
Oh, I just do it with food. I love the Ouija board.
No,
Lynn.
I will not touch it, Lynn. And hello.
Hello.
I will not touch a Ouija board. You can open up shit and not know how to close it.
Yeah, I closed it. It took a couple times, but I got it. The little pencil thing, the Charlie, that's, no. But the Ouija board, it was a beautiful experience. I'll never forget it.
You're welcome, Lynn.
Be safe. Make sure you close it right, honey.
Anybody have any questions?
Comments, concerns?
Daggart, they all got quiet.
Yeah, when they found out I messed with the Ouija board.
No. No.
Yes.
Yeah, I want an ice cream bar.
Yeah, me too.
There, okay. I'm so worried about you, Art.
Oh, honey, good. You should be. You should be. You should be.
Aww.
That's all I'm gonna say. Sex, violence, and voodooism. Yes, exactly. I love me some good voodoo.
Hello, how can we help you?
Is this Liz?
Yes, it is.
Oh, this is Kenny.
Is this who?
Ken, the Kentucky fan.
Hey, Kentucky. How you doing, Ken?
I'm doing pretty good.
What can we do for you tonight, sweetheart?
I'm doing really good. I'm just trying to take it easy and try to get my ratings up on YouTube, hopefully. I had a lot of my friends that knew James the Fan. They actually what happened is I met one person I met them on, and they came up to my stream and they said James the Fan introduced them to me, so I was really watching James the Fan, and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was just, that's how I started, meeting people on YouTube, but it's a pretty nice thing to, get onto.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hope I can, I'm at 1,500 now, so this is January 1st, so
Oh,
I guess
awesome.
I'm getting somewhere.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
I like it.
But I just I'll just go ahead and come on and say happy to you every night. I go on there today and even sometimes even, but because I would, if I'm in a mood to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I don't want to take too much of your time. I just thought I'd call and say hi to you.
I am so glad you did.
Yes.
You're a nice guy, Ken.
Yeah.
You are. I like. I like your. Well, I've only seen a couple of them, but I liked what you did. So.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that a lot of girls call me big cuddly bear, but I don't know why. But I had this one girl from China said, hi handsome, and Kenneth is, I don't know if they're about ladies, but Kenneth means handsome, which I did not understand that. But
Well, you're handsome.
huh?
Well, you're handsome.
Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you.
But,
You're beautiful. But I just hope everybody's having a good evening, so,
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, but I'm doing good.
Huh? Yeah. Did you were you able to catch the show tonight?
Yeah. I did one with a friend of mine, and she came to, like, visit us, so she's here with us, so she's had a good time with us, and a friend of mine came over, and he, like, does their lawn, so, like, we pay him, and he only charges, like, $10 to, like, cut your yard, so.
Well, awesome.
He's a nice guy. I mean, I live in a trailer park, so we don't have much of a yard, so.
Yeah. Well, I think that's awesome.
I'm sorry.
That's what I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping to go back to Lexington, so. I mean, I'm not too far from Ohio in Indiana.
Yeah.
I'm like 40 minutes from Logan. So.
Yeah. Well, it's not too far.
I've never been to Ohio, but I've been to, like, North Carolina, but in Indiana, that's about the furthest I've ever been.
I've been to Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Me and my friends, me and my moms I have about 20 or something like that mods. But we're going to meet up in Wisconsin next year in a cabin.
So you're going to Wisconsin next year?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Everybody's wanting to make me, and I'm trying to get James to hang up to see if he can meet, like, in Indiana, Ohio, somewhere that's, like, closer for, as you get, like, people trying to visit, we can all visit each other.
Well, yeah.
Have each other.
I think we can. I think I can work that out. Try to anyway.
Nice.
Because I'm like like James is, everybody keeps thinking, everybody keeps telling me to think that I'm going to be like, maybe, hopefully, like where James at one day. I don't know, I mean, I'm like in back to James, so.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Now, Ken. Can you tell these people if you're married or single?
Well, I'm not married, but I'm like,
Good.
Okay, so you're single. I'm just kidding. He's not married, but he's taken.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not married.
So we gotta respect the boundaries on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But a little flirting won't hurt. No, never hurt. So he's safe to flirt with, but not safe to sleep with.
Yes. So don't.
Well, then again. Oh, Ken.
Whatever happens, it's like,
No. Oh.
That's not bad to, sad to you and everybody.
Well,
Hopefully they'll come back on and keep better if you're staying on a little bit longer.
well, I'm glad you called in.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm glad I get to, have privilege to say happy and talk to you.
Okay. That sounds, that sounds sweet. That's sweet. That really was. That is sweet. But I am glad that you called in. As you know, I tell people to go check your channel out.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right, thank you.
oh, hey, hon, you're so very, very welcome. I hope we get to meet one day.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm certified. I'm James can do it without letting everybody know. So we can have like a big, fan meetup. And everybody's going to want to see me. The ones I'm, like mods, they want to see me. And I have a mod. She's all the way from New Zealand.
Well,
So I have like a bunch of mods different places. And I had this one girl from like I said, but she came on to Australia and she like from China or somewhere, but I didn't really understand. But she's like, how you doing? She's like handsome, and this other one, but everyone thought was a troll. She came on and said, Kenneth, you're cute. If you don't have a girl, I can make you the elk with you in Kentucky. So I'm like,
oh, there you go. You got him coming out of the woodwork.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully, one day, just, I mean, you're already kind of like famous when you're on YouTube. I mean, no matter if you like get 30, 50, 80 subscribers, because, I mean, everybody thinks that shit hit 1K. That's not really true. I think it's the person,
Yeah.
how you are, how you treat people, that's what makes you who you're going to be.
Yeah. I agree.
Yes. I have some people that, don't like me. I mean, but, doesn't bother me. I mean, everybody's got people that like him. He has trouble with people following him, and I'm trying to help him out. And I've tried to help a lot of people. I had a friend, this girl came on and started making fun of him. I was like, don't follow Eric, and, let's just, like, talk about him and stuff like that. But I'm always sticking up for people, too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, me too, And hun, just so you know, there's plenty of people that hate me.
Me too.
Literally hate me. Huh?
You sound like a very nice person, so a lot of people liking it.
Yeah, there's a few that just can't stand me. I mean, literally can't stand the air I breathe. And I thank you for the compliment because I think you're a really nice guy too. I think you're a good person.
Thank you. I just don't like people jumping on people because he's a man for me. He's autistic. He talks about it, and I'm always got his back. I don't know if you heard about it. His name's Eric. I can't pronounce his name. Lovey or Lovey, because I can like see his like live stream.
I don't know who he is. Yeah, I don't know who he is.
I mean, if you want. Okay, but everybody makes fun of him. And I used to have a guy that used to be on the chat, but his name was Justin. We got rid of him because I found out that he was not like who I thought he was. So, right now we got the conflict for him.
Well, basically, with me, what you see is what you get.
Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have ever met him, but he was, going as a kid. And then I never figured that out until San Antonio was going on. And I told her, just report him. So he lives in Texas. And I cannot wait for him to get caught. But, everybody on YouTube found out just, what type of person he is. So I haven't had like people like, luckily, nobody go against me because I knew him, but after we got rid of him, Eric, he started, growing a little bit more than he was at. So, but I'd like to have him get up to 1K. He's like at, I think, 700 or something.
Okay.
So I have to try to find out how to get my boots up,
Yep.
But, I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know who to go to. I know Lee knows Lily, and I know Hazel Rattel. the fam, she knows how to help people too. She's a great woman. And Lee was really, she's a nice lady. Her little baby, I think you ever seen him. She like has her baby sometime on there. She has the kids. Her baby is like, you know, I don't know how old the baby is, but she's like always puts her in front of the camera and she like sits there and giggles, you know. It's so adorable looking.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, have you ever seen LEZLIE'S? She's a blonde-headed girl, woman.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Hazel, yeah. I know them, they're great women too. And you're a great woman too.
Yeah, I am.
But I just thought, you know, you should have been so happy. I mean, sure you there, but right now, I'm kind of like living close to Louisville, so hoping, you know, one day I get to go back to Langston. But her dad lives in, you know, like Elizabeth, not Elizabethtown, but New Haven, so that's the reason I'm here. And hopefully I get my house right, so that's what I'm hoping. But, well, right now we're living in just like 56 by 14, and then we have a dog, so I'm hoping that we can get a bigger place.
No, I hope you get into a better place.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping one day that I'm able to get to where I can help, you know, get a place to live, a bigger place, have like a fence and stuff like that for my dog, so. But I guess that thing starts, you know, from the bottom, you know.
Yep.
But, so I'll be out tomorrow, so, you know, do my live test, and I go about 11 or 8.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
So, I'll let you get back to your streaming and, you know, talk to everybody, and I hope everybody's having a good night or a good day, you know.
Well, that's very sweet of you. And I hope you have a good day too.
And you too.
Thank you.
Nice talking.
You have a good night.
And you too.
Thank you. Bye, hon.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for calling in.
You're welcome.
That was sweet.
It was. And yes, Lisa, I worry about you. I do. But you need to be worrying about me more. Because I'm fucked up. I'm out of my mind. Okay?
Thinks he's out of his mind.
I am. No one can save me.
No one can save him.
Let's hush up.
Let's hush up. Okay. Trying to clear my phone of everything. Alrighty. Ow, my hand. Alright, make sure this is good. Alrighty. I think I'm going to get ready and go ahead and end this.
Alrighty. I will see you tomorrow. Everyone in chat, tons of love and kisses. Les, I hope you have a good night, honey. I will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go to sleep.
Get some rest.
You too, hon.
Bye.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
All right, so. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead. Doesn't I promise I'll call again. Okay, Intense. And I hope Ken calls again. He's a nice guy. Night Dar, Lisa, everybody in the room. Thank you for coming. And tomorrow, like I said, going to our second part of WM3, West Memphis 3. So talk to y'all later. Good night.